What up, people? If you guys can hear me, put a one in the chat. If you guys can hear me, put a one in the chat. Sound check, put a one in the chat, people. What up, Mario?
What's up, dude?
I haven't yet fixed this little echo thing on this share screen. So as we talk, I'll pull it off the screen and then put it back on the screen. Um, you know. So I'm gonna shout some of you guys out, but I don't know if you guys knew, but Ike Stevens has been throwing shots at Alex, which is whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit, right? But you know, if you guys ever saw Alex, man, he did a whole video talking about he bought a truck stop. I ain't gonna try to look it up and find it. Well, fuck it. It don't matter. But so Alex does a response to Ike, and let me see. Let me pull this part of it up. Let me see. Where is it? You can't see it on my screen because I ain't showing it yet. All right. So let me shout some of you guys out. And I just want to show you guys some. You guys see what the title says. This is the shit that's wrong with YouTube. This is why when a motherfucker's on YouTube and says they're doing something, nobody can believe it, right? Because so many people are full of shit, right? So, I'm going to teach you guys. This is a teachable moment, man. I'm going to teach you guys some shit today. But this shit is just fucking ridiculous. So once I play the video, and I pull it down, me and Mario, we're gonna talk about this shit, just in case if I'm wrong or whatnot. And we're gonna go through it. We got Traveler 323 up in the building. What up? What up? What up, Trucker X? Nope, you're not first. You're second. What up, Don? Don, you're not second. You're third. What's wrong with you guys? What up, 24? Let's see who we got. Wet Willie in the building, one of my admins. What up? What up? What up? What up, Britt? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? So this was an unplanned live, but let's get to this shit, man. Because I saw this shit. What up, Russell? And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Here we go.
This is.
And really quick, Trucker Paradise has been evicted. Gates closed, all that shit, right? If you guys ever watch this dude, he did a whole video pounding his chest, letting you motherfuckers know I bought a truck stop. Now, people, look, what is the definition of bot? Can somebody look up the definition of bot and put it in the chat? God, Jesus Christ, man. Even this late, the fucking phone's being stupid.
Purchasing.
Yeah. So the whole idea is buying something is like if I tell you guys I bought this truck, I bought this house. Like when I got the office, I didn't tell you guys I bought the office, right? I said I got an office, right? I never said I bought it. When you say you bought something, it's different, right? If I go on the stock market and I invest my money into Netflix, into whatever, right? I don't get on this motherfucker and let you guys know, hey guys, fucking check me out. I bought Netflix. I bought Netflix, everybody. No, I invested and got some stocks. When we went way back in the days for you guys that followed way back a long time ago, when Trucker District was around, Trucker District gave us some shares or whatever of the company, whatever. But a couple of shares, I mean, if you got 1,000 shares of something, right? What the fuck is 10 shares on 1,000? Like I never told you guys, hey guys, I bought Trucker District. It's just bullshit. So you hear somebody saying they bought a truck stop and then they backpedal the fuck out of it with some bullshit ass excuses. Now I don't know Alex, never talked to him on the phone. I've talked to Ike on the phone and shit, and shout out to Ike, man, for pointing the shit out there. But the whole thing, bro, is like, watch your words, bro. Don't sit back and say I bought a truck stop, because if that truck stop would have fucking went really, really, really good, man, he'd be pounding his chest. Everybody be thinking it's his fucking truck stop. He'd be letting motherfuckers know, look at my truck stop, all that shit. But since it went bad, all of a sudden, he didn't buy the truck stop. You know, anyway, just listen to the video real quick.
Wait, what's going on with your truck paradise?
It shut down, bro.
When did you shut it down? I was out last week.
Where you been? Let me pull this down so you don't echo. Hang on. So where you been at? I covered this shit like a month ago.
No, I was up there last week. I literally was up there, stopped and got me something to eat from the Mexican place.
I don't know. All I know is none of their employees got fucking paid, and I did a video on it. Like, why didn't Alex? Because Alex actually went up there and did an interview with one of the guys and made him look like a jerk. And I'm like, who does that to a partnership? Like, why are you gonna make your partnership look like a piece of shit? But that's what he did. He took the heat off himself because he said he bought the fucking truck stop. He didn't say, hey guys, come over here to this free parking. You know, I'm advertising this shit, man. They gave me some, you know, some stocks in this shit, man. I'm excited. No, he said, hey guys. So anyway, I bought this truck stop. I'm offering. I bought. Come on, bro. Fuck that shit. That's like, man, this shit it's fucking just retarded as fuck. You know, what up, Range FLA? But the whole thing, man, is that's like saying, hey guys, check this out. I bought this car and you rented it at fucking God Avis or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Miss me with the bullshit. So Ike pulled his coattail on the shit. And so Alex is gonna read it to you, and he's gonna do a response to what up, Trip? So Alex is gonna do this fucking bullshit ass fucking response on when he made that video. He bought a truck stop. Oh, Ike Stevens, because I'm telling you, Ike's been coming out of his throat, and I guess he don't see it, but it's all good. But so Ike put this whole big old post up on his channel and shit for everybody to read. So now, Alex decided he wants to respond to the shit. So check this out real quick. Let me rewind this shit.
Great idea, horrible location.
Oh shit, I ain't got the motherfucker even playing. God damn it. I'm fucking around again. All right, remember it's gonna echo if you speak though, bro. So when it shares, so hang on a second.
I got you.
Got it all lined up. Here we go.
I'm just saying, like, I popcorn out. This is real right here. You know, I've gotten about 25 emails and messages today saying, you know, Ike is going for your throat. What's going on? I thought you guys were cool. And, you know, how do you feel about him? So look, you don't have to get into this long video. All right. Every time I've seen Ike, you know, Bonehead Truckers, right? For the ones that just know the show, I've been nothing but cool to this man. I mean, I would hope that I can say the same thing, that every interaction we've ever had was an awesome interaction, right? And so I've done nothing but try to help. You know, if he has a awesome truck show that he's promoting something great, you know, I did a shout out video for that. And so I'm just saying, like, I thought that we were so cool that anytime anyone say, Bonehead Truckers is going after you, Alex, I would say, that can't be true, because every time I talk to Ike, he's been nothing but cool to me, and I've been nothing but cool to him. So I defend that friendship there, right?
So really quick, if you ever watch Ike, man, he's now doing the Trucker News. This shit between these two fools, I've did this shit like 7-8 years ago. But anyway, they're fighting over the Trucker News shit because it gave Alex 600,000 subscribers. Ike wants that fucking. He wants those subscribers. He's only at 100 and something. So now, dude is now Ike is doing the Trucker News and shit and saying he's doing it way better than Alex and all this other kind of shit. So Alex, you can think what the fuck you want, man. Maybe you need to watch some videos and pay attention.
Now then I start looking and people start sending me posts, and it looks like, yeah, when I read it, it looks like a little bit like, yeah, there's something here, you know. But I would say this, you know, and I, you know, call me anytime. But here's the thing, You know, every interaction we ever had has been awesome, has been positive, has been amazing. You know, if people are even rumoring that, you know, I am this guy that's the scam artist, you know, I would hope that our friendship would be strong enough that you would just call me and say, hey, man, what's going on? Because I know that this isn't the truth, right? And so to put out posts, I don't know if it was just for the internet. And if it was, okay, I get it. I get it, right? And I hope that, you know, it did something for you if that was the truth. But, you know, to answer this question, I have no problems in my knowledge at all. Now, let's get into this Trucker's Paradise. I made a video about this a few days ago, but want to talk about this, about his comments to me. So I just want to answer them, right? And so here, a Bonehead Trucker says, this is called failed marketing and probably money management, but I will focus on the marketing side because that is my wheelhouse. I also agree that this is definitely his wheelhouse as far as marketing. Mother Trucker News stated in a video that he bought Trucker's Paradise. Yes, I stated in a video that I bought Trucker's Paradise.
Okay, really quick. Let's pay attention, kids. This is a teachable moment. He just admitted, yes, he did a video saying he bought Trucker Paradise. So, if you bought Trucker Paradise, look, if you guys feel that in my comments, even on the replay, if you guys feel that you're smart, put a 1 in the chat. If you think you guys are dumber than a box of rocks, put a 2. Let me see who we're talking to in the chat here. 1, if you feel you're pretty knowledgeable and smart. And 2, if you're dumber than a box of rocks. I'm being serious with this shit. Seriously. So I did this post, and this dude finally, he says, yes, I made a video saying I bought Trucker Paradise. He never said he had partnerships. He never said anybody else is involved. He never said shit. Wicked, give me a break. You're smarter than that. But if you guys go out and say, hey, SoCal, I bought me a truck, I'm going to say, oh, shit, hell yeah, congratulations. I ain't going to think shit of it. Now, if later on I find out you got that shit from Ryder and you're renting it, or Penske, or fucking PACCAR or something, I'm like, what the fuck? He's lying, right? What the fuck? So here's how he covers up this lie. He said he bought Trucker Paradise, and here's how he covers the lie up. And if you go look at his comments, everybody's all good with the lies. Everybody's all good with it. So here it goes.
What happened was these founders came up to me, know that I have a segment where I go to mom and pop truck stops and I celebrate and promote free truck parking, and any great amenities are out there. I mean, for people that watch my show, you guys know that's what I love doing, right? So the founders of Truckers Paradise approached me and said, Alex, you know, this could be a win-win. You know, you believe in free truck parking. Well, we do too. So why don't you promote our establishment in Gainesville and basically just every time you're in town, let people know how great the free truck parking. And I mean, it's an outlet mall, people. Yeah, there was construction problems. There was other issues, right? A little bit of the cart before the horse type of thing. But it was such ample parking that I was just like, this is the coolest thing since sliced bread. And then on the live, I said that, yes, I was an owner of Truckers Paradise. And, you know, the reason why I feel I was the owner is because the founders told me.
Now, really quick, I'm going to let you speak on that, Mario. So I pulled it real quick. So tell me in the goddamn comments, man. Look, I bought a truck stop, and then you're like, well, let me tell you why I was led to believe that I was owner of the truck stop. What the fuck bullshit is that? What kind of sideways ass bullshit ass excuse is that bullshit? I can't motherfuckers just be men and be like, hey bro, I know I told you guys I bought the goddamn truck stop, but I didn't. Here's the get down, here's what happened. But what's your take so far, Mario? I'm gonna put the video back up and play a little bit more, but what's your take on it so far?
I mean, shit, he ain't doing nothing but backpedaling. It's like he's using 30 words to say 4 words, pretty much. Like he just did a whole fucking diatribe on how friendly he and old dude is. Like, get to the point. Stop with all that extra damn speed.
He admits he said he bought the truck stop.
But then
So
I
what's your
feel, fuck your feelings. It's either you did or you didn't.
exactly? Let's look up a definition. If someone says they bought something, give me a definition of bought.
To purchase.
What the
Buy
fuck
something to
bullshit?
take ownership.
They're trying to
take
pop some
ownership
AI
of
shit on my
something.
shit now. God dang it, man! I got some AI crap on my phone now. These motherfuckers, I can't even look it up right now because some bot shit shows up. Crazy as fuck. Al says, I get it, man. You're saying he got Buffalo, but here's the thing. No, fuck all that shit. If you say you bought something, that means you went down, threw some money on something, and you got some kind of ownership, either a contract or making payments on it, or a deed that you bought it, or you can pay cash, something. If you go back and look at dude's fucking what up, Boss King? If you go back and look at this guy's fucking video about him buying the truck stop, the whole video is him pounding his chest about how he bought this fucking truck stop. And everybody in the comment section are saying, congratulations, man, on your purchase. Congratulations, read the fucking comments. Okay. So bought in the past tense, and past is a verbal to buy, which means to obtain something by paying money for it. So if you want to buy something, it says something by paying money for it. That's the definition about buying something, is you paid money for it. Now, Alex, you got to be fucking smarter than this, bro. You got to be smarter than this, right? So, but one thing Alex likes to do, he likes to, what do you call that shit? Deflect or whatever the fuck. Nothing's never his fault. Nothing is never this dude's fault. Let me explain to you what he just says. Let me share this real quick. He's gonna explain to you how he thought he bought a truck stop. How do you think you bought a truck stop, bro? How do you think you're an owner of a truck stop? Check it out.
And the reason why I feel I was the owner is because the founders told me that, Alex, just do what you do every time you have an opportunity and you're around. Let people know that this place is awesome and free truck parking and awesome showers for drivers. And we want to give you equity shares. And in my video, I even stated that I have no money. I'm not this big wig guy. And so they offered me ownership shares of the company. And I was so excited about that because what a great win-win. I go around already. I promote mom and pop truck stops that do awesome things. And here's a group for the first time ever, right? Offering me, some ownership equity shares for promoting free truck parking. Hell yeah. So I made the video. I was excited, and so, that's where, my ownership stake came in. Okay. And that's just what it is, but if you are part owner, you would think that he would be promoting the devil out of the establishment.
So, are you guys, what's your thoughts in the goddamn comment section? Mario, what's your thought about this bullshit, bro?
You say the comment section?
Well, I'm asking people in the comments to say what they think, and I'm also asking you because you're here on the panel.
All right,
Like if you buy stocks in a company on Robinhood, right? Stocks are stocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if if Netflix has 1 million, shares of stocks, and you buy 100 or 200, if you ever got the 51%, you'd be owner of Netflix, right? Which will never happen. They'll never do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how in the fuck does this guy feel that he can do a whole video saying how he bought a truck stop? And the reality is And as soon as it goes to hell, nobody gets paid and all that shit. He throws the partners under the fucking bus. And then on top of that, when Ike calls him out on the bullshit, his explanation was, "Look, guys, I'm just a dumb, ignorant motherfucker, man. Here's how I thought I owned a truck stop. You know, they know I like visiting the different, truck stops and stuff. And they said, hey, Alex, why don't you do what you always do and tell everybody about the truck parking? With that, I'll give you a couple of shares of the business." This is so stupid shit crazy, bro. And so let me ask you something. Put in the comment section if you bought in you're late, Michael. If you guys have bought anything on Robinhood on any company, put the company in the comments. If you invested in any company, put it in the comments. Because by Alex, you guys are owners of that company. You guys need to show up wherever it's at, Netflix or whatever's on the stock market you guys bought, and you guys need to go sit at the fucking table and tell these motherfuckers that you own this bitch, and here's how it's going to be ran. There you go. Brian owns NVIDIA. Hell yeah, Brian. Congratulations. Hey, guys, Brian owns NVIDIA. He's the owner. He bought NVIDIA. What up, life? I mean, fuck, bro. Like, can people be this fucking stupid to watch this dude? This shit is crazy. Let me see if I can get to his comment section. Let's see. I'm gonna share this real quick. It's gonna echo, so just be careful, Mario. Well, actually, no, it won't. It won't echo when I don't do the sound, so I'm not turning the sound on so you can talk, Mario. Just look at the comments. You don't have to explain the way you do business, brother. It's no one's business. And he misspelled business right here, bro. He misspelled business. It's no one's business. Keep doing what you're doing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, seriously?
What's going on?
Man, trucking needs you both. This is a perfect example of how independent truckers can't pull it together and how weak we are facing ATA. I mean, this is just crazy as hell, man. Stay who you are, Alex. You're a gift to us all, brother. Jesus Christ. You know, when I used to do the trucker news and all that kind of shit like he does today, I used to get comments in my live stream talking about, come on, SoCal. We can look that information up and read it ourselves. Why are you covering that stuff?
Oh, you read?
And I said, all right, fuck it.
Comments.
So I stopped doing it. DJ owns McDonald's, guys. Fuck, he owns McDonald's. Like, I don't know, man. This shit is just wild. This shit is as crazy as a motherfucker, bro. That you can really have a clear conscience and say this shit. Let me run this motherfucker back. Let's play this back one. And I'm not going to interrupt it this time. Fucking stupid shit, bro.
Says this is called failed marketing and probably money management, but I will focus on the marketing side because that is my wheelhouse. I also agree that this is definitely his wheelhouse as far as marketing. Mother Trucker News stated in a video that he bought Truckers Paradise. Yes, I stated in a video that I bought Truckers Paradise. What happened was these founders came up to me, know that I have a segment where I go to mom and pop truck stops and I celebrate and promote free truck parking and any great amenities are out there. I mean, for people that watch my show, you guys know that's what I love doing, right? So the founders of Truckers Paradise approached me and said, Alex, you know, this could be a win-win. You know, you believe in free truck parking. Well, we do too. So why don't you promote our establishment in Gainesville, and basically just every time you're in town, let people know how great the free truck parking. And I mean, it's an outlet mall, people. Yeah, there was construction problems, there was other issues, right? A little bit of the cart before the horse type of thing, but it was such ample parking that I was just like, this is the coolest thing since sliced bread. And then on the live, I said that, yes, I was an owner of Truckers Paradise. And, the reason why I feel I was the owner is because the founders told me.
Really quick. He didn't say he was the owner of the fucking thing. He said he bought it. There's a difference if you say you bought something or you own something. It's a little bit different. If you buy something, like the definition says, it was money. If you own something, somebody could have gave it to you, or I mean, the partners could have gave over there, give him all the stocks for free, and he could say, "Hey, I own it." But he didn't say that shit. He said he bought the shit. What happened, Mario?
I felt like, man, fuck your feelings. That's people's issue nowadays. They all in their fucking feelings. Get out your feelings. Shit.
But it's not even that, bro. It's just leading people on YouTube, bro. This is why when people are telling the truth, what's going on YouTube, nobody believes the shit. Can people just be honest on this motherfucker? I mean, god damn it. Seriously. This shit. First you're saying, yeah, I said I bought it. Now you said, hey, yeah, I own it. This is why I thought I own it. But here goes. Here's a grown-ass man. This ain't no kid. And they're supposed to be a business person. But this is a grown-ass man. And listen why he thinks he owns a business. Here's how he thinks he owns a business.
I was just like, this is the coolest thing since sliced bread. And then on the live, I said that, yes, I was an owner of Truckers Paradise. And, the reason why I feel I was the owner is because the founders told me that, Alex, just do what you do. Every time you have an opportunity and you're around, let people know that this place is awesome and free truck parking and awesome showers for drivers. And we want to give you equity shares. And in my video, I even stated that I have no money. I'm not this big wig guy.
So now he's saying it's equity shares. Equity. See, on this whole video, it changes from I bought the truck stop to owning something. Now we're down to equity shares.
And so they offered me ownership shares of the company. And I was
now
so excited about that because what a great win-win. I go around already. I promote mom and pop truck stops that do awesome things. And here's a group for the first time ever, right, offering me, some ownership equity shares for promoting free truck parking. Hell yeah. So I made the video. I was excited, and so, that's where, my ownership stake came in. Okay. And that's just what it is, but if you are part owner, you would think that he would be promoting the devil out of the establishment, even though he did not put, even though he did put it in videos, he spent more time traveling to other truck stops and truck shows instead of focusing that time on that truck stop. Yes, I did do that. I did focus on what I was.
This dude is something else, bro. This dude is something else. I'm gonna look the video up. This shit is crazy, bro. I really can't believe that's the response video that he had to come up with. Like, that was a shitty ass fucking response video. All right, let me. How long ago, Mario, you think that truck stop fucking bullshit video was?
I have no idea. Probably
Dude drops so many fucking videos all the time. It's hard to keep track of it. But I'm gonna find it right now. Hold up. So if you guys go on fucking goddamn Robinhood and you guys invest in some stocks, according to Alex, you are 100% owner of that motherfucker, bro. I mean, do they even know what I mean, he's not even an investor. He didn't invest nothing. That's like me when Trucker District shit was going on. I mean, I had to file taxes showing a 0% profit on Trucker District because I had those stupid ass fucking shares. I hope he knows he has to do that on his taxes. If he's got shares of that shit, he's got to put that shit on his taxes. I hope he knows that. I don't need him to get on his little thing and talk about how they fucked him over, and he didn't know that about his taxes and the dumb shit. But Fucking retarded as fuck. Well, let me tell you why I thought I bought it. How do you think you bought something? I mean, if you go to Robinhood and you invest in goddamn Snickers, does that mean you can walk inside Walmart and grab a Snickers and say, and just wave it up in the air and tell the cashier, hang on, guys, I own Snickers, and walk out of fucking Walmart with the Snickers bar? What do you think, Mario? You think you can do that?
Of course not.
What up, Hound Dog? PG. I mean, god dang, bro. Seriously, is the people that follow these guys, are they really that dumb and brainwashed? Do we have people that dumb out there? Because when he did that, I bought a fucking truck stop. I thought the dude sit down with the realtor, whatever he had to do, and bought the motherfucker, bro.
Or either sat down with them and drew up some kind of contract that gives you X amount of ownership.
Let me see. How can I search this shit? Truck stop. Let me put in keyword bought truck stop. He's got too many fucking videos. God damn, even when I put that up, it don't help. Fuck. Well, it wasn't 3 years ago. Damn, did he take that fucking video down? Fuck it. He might have took that bitch down. I got that shit in my library. Oh, man, I think he took it down. Let me look at my library real quick. I remember I did a reaction video to this shit. Let's see here. Damn. Here it is. Here's mine. Partners turn it on another. Let me get it to the part where he's talking about, hang on. God damn it. Hang on, I gotta watch my own fucking ads. I'm putting it up right now, guys. The fuck? Here we go. I'm gonna share it right now. I found it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if he said in this motherfucker anywhere. Okay, the title says, I bought a truck stop to give truck drivers free parking in America. And he shows it. It plainly says right there, I bought a truck stop. Here we go.
For all truck drivers out there. And as you can see, this.
If you guys can hear it, put a 1 in the chat, because I don't remember if I put the sound on or not. If you guys can hear that, put a 1 in the chat.
Big old parking lot, has secure parking.
All right. Can you guys hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if you hear it. Damn, I'm echoing what I always say, my live feeds. Oh, shit. Hear him good. Thank you, GW. All right, let's play this out. So he's at the parking lot at this Paradise truck stop. Telling you guys, he bought the truck stop. And the crazy thing is, in this thing is like, oh, something like this costs millions and millions of dollars. I mean, come on, bro. Like, can we just be ourselves on this motherfucker for once? Can we just be ourselves? Here we go.
There's a gate up front. Right now it's currently open, but there's 24-hour staff. There's the Tiki Hut, and we always have somebody there. And so, they truly asked me that. Alex,
really quick, he says, we always have somebody there. We. Remember, the title says I bought the truck stop. So he's saying we owe. Look, if you're advertising for somebody, there's no we, right? I don't give a fuck if they gave you a couple of shares. There's no we. You're not a part of it. There's no we. But the way he did the title, he bought a truck stop, and the way he talks, he bought the fucking truck stop. We all that shit. We do this. We do this. Listen.
And as you can see, this big old parking lot, you know, has secure parking.
All right. Can you guys hear that? Put it one.
There's the Tiki Hut, and we always have somebody there. And
we always have someone there.
You know, they truly asked me, they're like, Alex, we need your help. We're trying to build something special, right? And at the end of the day, something special like this costs millions upon millions upon millions of dollars, you know, and they asked me to come in as an owner. I'll be honest with you.
See, he just said right there, I'm going to stop this so Mark can say something. He just said they asked him to come in as an owner. Did you hear that, Mario?
Yep.
The dude says right then and there, they asked, fuck, let me replay shit. They asked him to come in as an owner. Motherfucker, that just tells me that they wanted you to buy some of the truck stop. They wanted you to be an investor. What do you mean? Look, man. Come in as an owner. I mean, why tell? Look. Oh, shit. I didn't got it on the screen. God damn it. I did it again. Hang on. Keep forgetting. I keep taking the motherfucker down so Mario can talk and I'm fucking around and not putting it back up. God dang it. Sorry about that. So listen to this shit, man, because he wants you to guys know that it costs millions and millions of dollars, right? And then they asked him to be an owner of this truck stop.
You know, right now it's currently open, but there's 24-hour staff. You know, there's the Tiki Hut, and we always have somebody there. And so, you know, they truly asked me, they're like, Alex, we need your help. We're trying to build something special, right? And at the end of the day, something special like this costs millions upon millions upon millions of dollars.
So why would you tell somebody, Alex, we need your help, and something like this costs millions and millions and millions of dollars, unless you're trying to portray that you have millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? Now check this out. Listen to the words.
You know, and they asked me to come in as an owner.
They asked me to come in as an owner. So right here, he said they asked him to come in as an owner, but on the goddamn response thing on Ike Stevens, that's not what he said at all. That story was, hey, if you promote the business, we'll give you some shares of the business. On this one that says I bought a truck stop, it's a different story. So I need to know, guys. Put a one in the chat. Is he lying? Or put two in the chat if he just got confused and tricked. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Put a one in the chat if you think the dude's lying. Or number two, if you feel he got tricked. Let's play this back a little bit. Listen to this bullshit. Like, why would you sit back and do the whole narrative? Hey guys, check this out. That's like me looking at some trucking company, let's say 500 trucks. What up, Truck It? And I get on this motherfucker and I'm like, hey guys, I bought this trucking company and I'm in the parking lot showing you the trucks. So you see all the trucks. We got 500 trucks. You know, as you guys know, this is a million. This is something like this to help out is millions of dollars. You know, and they asked me to you know, to be a part owner of this trucking company. And then when everything crumbles and shit, like now, you know, I like trucks and I like Peterbilt. So when I told them that, you know, show them some trucks on my channel, you know, they gave me a couple of fucking, you know, stocks in the business. What up? Come on with it. So, I mean, fucking listen to this bullshit, bro.
And as you can see, this big old parking lot, you know, has secure parking.
All right. Can you guys hear that?
Oh,
Put a
fuck.
one
Why
in
do
the
I
chat
keep
if you hear
rewinding
it.
on that one spot?
Is he letting you guys know that he
Begs to restore. Primetime is back.
I didn't even find the video on his channel no more, so I gotta play it on my own goddamn channel. I couldn't have went that far back. Well, no, Tony, he part. Hang on, people.
Let the world know.
Shame. That's another part of it. He's upset. Real quick, here is the video.
You know, has secure parking.
All right.
Something special like this costs millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. You know, and they asked me to come in as an owner.
Asked him to come in as an owner.
I am not a rich man. I don't have that type of money. But if
here we go.
There's a gate up front. You know, right now it's currently open, but there's 24-hour staff. You know, there's the Tiki Hut, and we always have somebody there. And so, you know, they truly asked me that, Alex, we need your help. We're trying to
need
build
your help, Alex.
special, right?
Do something special.
At the end of the day, something special like this costs millions upon millions upon.
So, hey, Alex, we need your help. So something special like this costs millions and millions and millions of dollars, guys. I bought a truck stop, guys. Something like this costs millions and millions and millions of dollars, guys. You know, they came on their knees, man, and begged me to be a part owner of this motherfucker, man. So, you know,
millions of dollars, you know, and they asked me to come in as an owner. I'll be honest with you, I am not a rich man. I don't have that type of money. But if given the opportunity to partner up and do something like this, it's amazing. And why it's amazing?
So is that shit not crazy though? You guys heard it, right? Did you guys not hear that shit? I mean, I'm just asking. Shit, I'm asking for a friend. You guys not hear that shit? So let's go back. Let's see. Let's go back. All right, here we go. Listen. You remember how he said how he got the fucking truck stop?
Mother trucker dude.
So really quick, you saw the video, right, where he said he bought a truck stop. I showed it to you. Where something special like that's millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they asked him to be an owner of the truck stop, right? They asked him to be owner of the truck stop. These ain't my fucking words.
Stated in a video that he bought Truckers Paradise. Yes, I stated in a video that I bought Truckers Paradise. What happened was these founders came up to me, know that I have a segment where I go to mom and pop truck stops and I celebrate and promote free truck parking, and any great amenities are out there. I mean, for people that watch my show, you guys know that's what I love doing.
Corey, that's obvious. We know that he didn't buy the goddamn truck stop. The point I'm trying to point out is how he's lying to you guys. That's all. Obviously, he don't own the truck stop, but on the one video he bought a truck stop. You heard what the fuck he said. Now his goddamn response to Ike Stevens pulling him on the carpet on the shit was not the same thing he said on the video when he said he bought a truck stop. When you say, hey, I bought a truck stop and it's millions and millions and millions of dollars, they asked me to be, part owner of the truck stop. That means he's sitting at the table as an owner with the rest of them and figuring some shit out. Now, like maybe it's not like that where you guys live at, right? Maybe that's what it is. It's not like that where you guys live at. I know for me, if someone says, hey, SoCal, we need your help. We would like you to be part owner of whatever, right? Like my nephew, he wanted to start a company. He said, Unc, I said, what's up? He goes, I would like you to be part owner with me with this company. So what do I do? I put money out. He put money out, right? We're both partners and owners of our company that's in Las Vegas. I didn't get confused because my nephew was giving me some couple of shares that means nothing. Shares don't mean shit. You know, you guys, how many guys had start a corporation? If you go to LegalZoom or anything, they say, how many shares do you want your business to have? You can say 10 million shares if you want. You can say a million. You can say 100 million. You can name anything you want on your shares of your fucking business.
Shares don't mean shit to go public.
Right. But the whole thing, man, is you guys are buying shares on goddamn fucking Robinhood, but it don't mean you own a goddamn thing. Like in one video, he's saying, and I'll let Mario talk, so I'll pull it down. So in the I bought the truck stop video, he's saying one thing, and then the response video, since the employees got ripped the fuck off and got fucked, right? And then he threw the real owners under the bus, made them look like a bunch of turd ass fucking ragged ass motherfuckers, right? And then in this response video, he has a whole nother story. And you guys are all good with this shit. Grim, it's beyond a clickbait fucking title. He said it in the video. I just played it to you guys. He said they asked me to be owner of the truck stop. On this motherfucker, he says, well, I thought I was owner because, you know, I'll share it with you again. I thought I was owner because they gave me some shares. That's not the fuck you said on your video, bro, when you made a fucking I bought the truck stop video.
Amenities are out there. I mean, for people that watch my show, you guys know that's what I love doing.
I didn't go far back.
I just want to answer them, right? And so here, a Bonehead Trucker says, this is called failed marketing and probably money management, but I will focus on the marketing side because that is my wheelhouse. I also agree that this is definitely his wheelhouse as far as marketing. Mother Trucker News stated in a video that he bought Truckers Paradise. Yes, I stated in a video that I bought Truckers Paradise. What happened was these founders
He admits it.
Came up to me.
What happened was
that I have a segment where I go to mom and pop truck stops and I celebrate and promote free truck parking, and any great amenities are out there. I mean, for people that watch my show, you guys know that's what I love doing, right? So the founders of Truckers Paradise approached me and said, Alex, you know, this could be a win-win. You know, you believe in free truck parking. Well, we do too. So why don't you promote our establishment in Gainesville and basically just every time you're in town, let people know how great the free truck parking. And I mean, it's an outlet mall, people. Yeah, there was construction problems. There was other issues, right? A little bit of the cart before the horse type of thing. But it was such ample parking that I was just like, this is the coolest thing since sliced bread. And then on the live, I said that, yes, I was an owner of Truckers Paradise. And you know, the reason why I feel I was the owner is because the founders told me.
What's better after 50 when? Gym or Tai Chi?
One builds ego.
That Alex, just do what you do every time.
This makes no sense. You can't be a grown ass dude and talk like this. Like, seriously. Alex, seriously, bro. You're hurting my head, homeboy. You can't really be that fucking ignorant, bro. You run a YouTube channel with 600,000 goddamn subscribers. You cannot be this fucking stupid, bro. I'm sure, I'm sure you got other business ventures like the rest of us, dude, where you're doing some shit, bro. You can't be this fucking ignorant.
Truckers Paradise. And, you know, the reason why I feel I was the owner is because the founders told me that, Alex, just do what you do every time you.
I thought I was the owner because, you know, they told me that, bro. You know, I'm going to tell you something right now. If I did videos like that saying I own some shit, right? And then the shit fucked up like this, people would have my ass on this motherfucker, bro. Seriously. They would trash the fuck out of me. I'd be the biggest pile of shit. They would fuck me all the way off on this motherfucker. But he gets away with it. He gets away with it, Mario. I mean, I played you both fucking videos. Do you not see the difference in stories? Mario's gone.
No, I'm still here. Like I said,
Hey,
if
do you
you
see?
can't dazzle them with if you can't dazzle them, then you baffle them with bullshit. I done said like 15 minutes ago. It's just word salad he's saying. I thought, I feel. Motherfucker, I'm pretty sure you're a whole lot smarter than that. You Asian. So you can't be stupid. Like, come on, man. I thought that's how they made me feel. Fuck your feelings. Did you sign paperwork? All that baffling with bullshit.
But again, he blames them again, though, bro. He don't take. He
Accountability
don't
is
take.
not is
Trucking is gay. Well, Screech, I'm glad you feel that way. You're on the wrong channel, bro. Why don't you go get on a cooking
say
channel or
what?
something?
What
I don't
did you
know.
say?
Screech or something said trucking is gay, but I was gonna tell him go jump on a cooking channel or something. You're on the wrong place.
Well, some folks just wish their mama should have swallowed, I swear.
Put on the AC, please. Yeah, bro. It's like, goddamn, man. Uh, there ain't nobody even fucking with this dude on this shit. No, all his goddamn subscribers. It's okay, Alex. It's okay, Alex. Don't worry about what he says, Alex. Motherfucker, do you not see you just lied to your fucking subscriber base? And your subscriber base is that goddamn stupid as fuck that they don't see the shit? Like that's one reason why I did the response, man, because I got the video. I got both fucking videos. The video he said he bought the truck stop, and then in the same video I showed you where he fucking, made his partners look like a piece of shit. But I mean, shout out to fucking Ike Stevens. I know a lot of you guys don't like the dude, but shout out to you because at least he fucking pulled his coattail on this bullshit. Somebody needs to speak on this motherfucker besides me.
I was an owner of Truckers Paradise. And, the reason why I feel I was an owner is because the founders told me that, Alex, just do what you do every time you have an opportunity and you're around. Let people know that this place is awesome and free truck parking. And
how does that make you an owner, bro? Hey, Mario, if I go to McDonald's and they came out the new burger and I say, hey, Mario, hey, go to McDonald's, man. This new fucking Big Mac they got, this shit's off the fucking chain. Hey, subscribers, go check out that new McDonald's fucking Big Mac. That motherfucker's off the chain. Does that make me the owner of McDonald's? Can I now do a video and tell you folks that I bought McDonald's? This is why motherfuckers can't believe nobody on YouTube, man, because suckers like this, bro. Like, I don't know Alex personally or nothing. He might be a good ass dude. My boy Eric fucks with him, But damn, how the fuck can you sit back and say you bought a fucking truck stop and make yourself pumped up like it's millions and millions of dollars and, the owner just wanted me to help save him, made me a fucking owner. And I'm telling you guys, if this shit was successful, he'd be shoving it down your throats. Bando, who are you talking to, Bando? Let me know. You talking to me or are you talking about the Asian my dude? Let's let it be clear. Who are we talking about? So yeah, man. Crazy shit, bro. Only on YouTube, I guess.
let people know that this place is awesome and free truck parking and awesome showers for drivers of Truckers Paradise. And, You know, the reason why I felt I was the owner is because the founders told me that, Alex, just do what you do every time you have an
The
opportunity.
reason why I
and you're
thought
around,
I was owner was
let people know
because
that this
the
place
reason
is
why I
awesome. and
thought
free
I
truck
bought the
parking
truck
and
stop, the
awesome
reason why I
showers for
thought I was
drivers.
the owner.
And we want to give you equity shares. And in my video, I even stated that I have no money. I'm not this big wig guy. And so
Where
they
you at,
offered me
Bando?
ownership shares of the company. And I was so excited about that because what a great win-win. I go around already. I promote mom and pop truck stops that do awesome things. And here's a group for the first time ever, right? Offering me, you know, some ownership equity shares for promoting free truck parking. Hell yeah. You know, so I made the video. I was excited, you know, and so, you know, that's where, you know, my ownership stake came in. Okay. And that's just what it is, you know. But if you are part owner, you would think that he would be promoting the devil out of the establishment, even though he did not put
What happened to old Bando?
even
He
though
disappeared?
He did put it in videos. He spent more time traveling to other truck stops and truck shows instead of focusing that time on that truck stop. Yes, I did do that. I did focus on what I was doing because when these founders came up to me, they said, Alex, you don't got to do anything different because
What up,
as
Alex?
soon as somebody completely controls you, you can't do what you do. And I said, look, guys, if you guys want to give me some ownership stake, right, for this to promote free truck parking, I could do that. But if your neighboring truck stop wants to give free truck parking, free food, or do something awesome for truckers, I'm going to promote that truck stop across the street too. And they thought about it and they said, yes, we don't want to control you. We want you to be able to just
damn, homie.
promote all.
So shit, he don't ain't got them loyalty to the shit either. Shit, he'll promote all the goddamn truck shops around the motherfucker he's supposed to bought and owned. So it just shows you ain't got no loyalty, Alex.
All travel centers. And when you're promoting ours, this is our gift to you. Here's some equity ownership stake, you know, shares. So that's why I thought we were good. And they were good with that. Right. And that's why I wasn't just like promoting the crap out of one place because I
All
want
right,
to promote
Bando,
every
I gave you an
spot across
opportunity to
America
speak.
that has awesome amenities for truckers. You know, this part is very interesting. I know the kind of money that Alex makes with his brand. It's a lot more than me, and I do pretty good by myself. But yet, employees couldn't get paid by one of the owners. Look, you know, and truth is, you know, I didn't have any power in the company. I didn't make any of the decisions. I didn't make any of the money decisions. I didn't write any checks. They offered me equity ownership stake for just promoting it when I was in town and interviewing drivers like I do. Right. And so, yes,
That's a fact, brother.
they led
He
me
was a
to believe that I
shareholder.
was the
That's
owner,
a fact.
right? But that's what that was, right? He's going on and promoting his appearances at other truck stops and truck shows. There has to be more to the story. There always is. Last year, someone came to me to start a company. I was going to be 40% owner. Well, the other guy wasn't committed. He had his own person.
Now the whole thing is when Ike Stevens was talking about the 40%, all that shit. I know the other guy with that 40% shit. I know all about that, but that's Ike's story to tell, not mine. You know what I'm saying? But I know the person he was talking to with this 40% bullshit. But I mean, I don't know, man. All I believe in is just stay sucker free, man. But you know, you guys want to fuck with sucker shit, go right ahead, bro. Who the fuck am I to tell you anything different, man? You guys can do all that shit all the fuck you want. You know, do all that shit you want. But, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna read your guys' comments. Anybody wants to hit the panel, you can. Mario, you can unmute now, bro. I ain't putting no more video of that shit up there, man. It's just bullshit. Each share represents a fractional ownership stake in the company. If there are total shares, you own 10, you own 1% of the company. Yeah, Billy, that's exactly what the fuck I'm saying, bro. Like, the whole video was I bought a fucking truck stop. You know, it's millions and millions and millions of dollars. Why would you say millions and millions and millions of dollars? Why can't you just be honest with the people? Hey guys, come to the truck stop. You know, I got a couple of shares in this shit. Slide through, check me out, check whatever. Why do you gotta do a whole video boasting that you made a multi-million-dollar move buying a truck stop and they came to you begging to be a part owner, and you let them get on their knees and beg you you tap them on the top of the head and say, "Yeah, bitch, I'll be owner." I mean, you're the big bad wolf on that. You're a bad motherfucker. I can go look at the comments if you had the fucking video still up, and everybody's high fiving the multi-million-dollar fucking goddamn Alex behind a fucking truck stop. But luck has it, right? Luck has it. They're a bunch of idiots. They didn't know how to do shit right. It fumbled. And there you are, Alex. Didn't think it'd fumble. And now you're trying to fucking save yourself for the repercussions by lying to people. Well, not lying to people. Now you're telling the truth, but the I'm buying a truck stop was full of lies. It's all right, guys. I lied on that motherfucker. So let me just go ahead and I'll delete that video real quick. That way you guys forget about it. And I'll go ahead and make this response with Ike and tell you guys the truth because it's not my fault. It's poor me. Poor me. It's not my fault, guys. None of it's I'm a grown ass dude. None of it's my fault. These guys made me think I was owner of the fucking truck stop. What up, Blitz? Fucking stupid ass shit. What do you think went wrong with the Trucker Paradise? I don't know, man. If I was gonna sit back and assume some shit, look,
Location.
I heard rumors about the truck stop. Here's the rumors I heard, Mario. I heard they got the truck stop and they ended up getting government grants. They got a whole lot of money in government grants. And I think they took that money. I think they took that grant money and fucking that's all they wanted, bro. Now the truck stop's gone.
That truck stop is not in a. It's
What happened?
right along the high. I said the truck stop. Although it is right along the highway, they could have did a whole lot better with location. It's a whole plus. It's a whole. In order to get to that truck stop, if you're heading north, you have to damn near. I'm not gonna say slam on your brakes, but you have to be prepared because there's so much construction going on right there. You have to damn near be prepared as soon as you get in that exit lane to drop down. If you're doing 70, you have to be damn near just drop it. You have to already be damn near breaking down to 20, so you can take that sharp ass curve. It's the location of it. It's not. It's a horrible. It was a damn good idea, but it was a horrible location. Then it's like obviously somebody didn't do the proper math because you bringing in all of these outside vendors and everything. These vendors want to make money and trying to get to that place. Although it's not very difficult, the the current construction in the area makes it a headache.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna look up one of your guys' shopping malls. I'm gonna buy some shares in that motherfucker, and then I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna tell you guys in the parking lot that I bought a shopping mall. I'm gonna tell you guys that. Hey guys, whoo! It's millions and millions and millions of dollars. Whew. But the owner of the shopping mall came over here and said, "Hey, SoCal, we really would like your help, man. Be owner of the shop mall." And guys, I bought the shop mall. What would you guys think? What up, Mike? Look, Don owns. Well, that don't count. Bitcoin don't count because if you invest into Bitcoin, you will own a Bitcoin if you bought the whole thing. But crypto's a little bit different. But when we're talking about stocks, I mean. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Come on with it. Says he found a truck for $450. Maybe they should have bought that bitch. I think the problem was construction in the area. I passed by there more than 8 times and still couldn't find it. God damn. Well, I'm not talking about why there's. I don't give a 2 fucks about the truck stop. But the whole thing, what I'm asking you guys is, how can this guy lie to you guys straight to your face and it's okay? That's the part that got me all fucking crazy. I mean, Ike pulled the covers on the shit. I mean, fucking, I did that video like a while back ago. And I finally, I guess, paid attention because, you know, I know Alex don't believe this shit, but Ike is on his, Ike's after his throat, man. He's trying to cut out Alex's throat. He wants those fucking 600,000 subscribers. Because watching Swift jump off the fucking freeway, his subscriber counts, I mean, his goddamn fucking viewing count's going down. So now they're both fighting for fucking trucking news. And, you know, yeah. I've been doing that shit for over 8 years, but I ain't gonna make the whole fucking channel about the shit. But shout out to you, Alex, for doing it, making it successful. That's cool. But I don't know, man. You guys think it's all good, man. You guys think it's all good. See, that's the crazy shit about YouTube. This dude can get on there and say he bought a truck stop, his millions of dollars. The owners went over and asked him to be a part owner of the shit. Like, where was that on that response to Ike? There's nothing that the owners came to him to be part owner. Like, why is the whole shit changed now, bro? And you guys are good with this shit. That's what fucks me up. You guys are good with this shit. You guys are, oh, it's all right, Alex. You gotta tell people your business. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. Fuck. It blows my mind. It's not okay. But this is what most people on social media do. They make stuff up to appear larger than life. I don't know, man. I was never a big fan of his channel because he speaks about news for 30 seconds, then does a bunch of promo for the rest of the 5 minutes of yeah, it's crazy. Let me see something. I have to look this shit up real quick. I want to see something real quick. So Bonehead must have put that shit on his community post somewhere. Let's see. There's not gonna be no audio, Mario, so you'll be able to talk. I just want to see something. So here's Ike's channel. So he must have put this shit. Well, goddamn, where did he post that shit at? Uh-oh. Here was a month ago, accused of fraud. See, I'm not subscribed to the dude. I didn't even know he made this fucking video. Did you, Mario?
I ain't subscribed to him either.
But I didn't see no fucking posting. The big ass, long ass thing that fucking Alex is reading. But if they're boys, like Alex said, why the fuck's he fucking putting all this negative shit on his boy? Oh, I seen this. Okay, he shared this guy's channel. This guy Jim Campbell. I actually saw this. He did a whole fucking thing on the Asian Mai and the founder. You guys can go check it out. But yeah, I saw this shit. But yeah, man. I mean, if him and Ike's boys and shit, and they're cool, why would Ike even share this shit? But yeah, he went on telling both of their stories about everything. Hang on, man. Alex, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he did a whole video on this shit though. Yeah, but they put his whole shit out there, so I don't know. I guess I figured he had to share that shit. I saw. I didn't share it. I didn't give a fuck. So if you bought a partnership in a truck stop and had a big YouTube channel, wouldn't you heavily promote this, or did he? I missed it. Nah, he didn't promote it. I mean, he just made that video about how he bought it and shit. And I mean, I don't really watch him, so um, yeah, I have no clue. Come on with it. I have no clue. But I don't know, Mario. I don't know, man. So you guys are good with that shit, I guess. You guys are good with that shit. What up, Josh? Mario, what's your take? Are you good with that shit? Am I just overthinking this or what?
I mean, you just reporting on what you saw. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like he got it. Gonna use the E word, but I'm not gonna use it loosely. He got exposed, and now he's doing all that baffling with bullshit ass Kamala word salad he doing. Like, just
I can barely hear you. Is there any way you can put your mic closer or no? What up, Dickhead?
nah. How about now?
Oh, I hear you loud and clear now. Now, what are you saying?
I'm saying he just baffling with bullshit, doing all that goddamn talking, like just saying a whole bunch of nothing, using 10 words to say 4 words, like all that word salad, like that shit gave me a headache.
Yeah, one view he says one thing, and then I pulled him on the carpet, and then next thing you know, his whole response video, he's saying something totally different. Well, the reason why I thought I owned the truck stop was because it was their fault. You know, it was their fault because they made me believe if I did some video, like zero accountability, man. I tagged Alex in this motherfucker and I. Hopefully they see this shit. I mean, I know you guys don't like Ike, but I don't know where the fuck Alex found that fucking big ass post because I don't even see the post no more. I mean, did Ike take it down? Did they have a phone conversation?
Possibly.
Where's the paradise? He says, "Is the trucker paradise in Texas?" I don't know fucking nothing about the paradise. Where's it at, Mario?
Yes, it's in Texas. I
Yeah, it's in
35
Texas.
exit 501, I think it is.
Yeah. This is why motherfuckers, man. This is why motherfuckers, don't believe people on this YouTube shit, man. Because when a guy's really telling you the truth, you guys don't want to believe that bullshit, but you guys believe that there he is right there.
Oh,
I appreciate it. Hit the link real quick, Alex. Appreciate you joining. No, I know I've been talking about trucker news for a long time, bro. Can you hit the panel or no? Eric spoke real good about your Alex, bro, but what's got me fucked up, homeboy, is like you did a whole video saying you bought a truck stop, and I believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you're doing a response with Ike saying how you thought you owned a truck stop, and a whole different situation than when you said you bought the truck stop in the video. And yeah, I put you on the title because I want you in here when I do this shit. There he goes. What up, Alex?
What's up? Hey, what's going on, man? Long time, SoCal.
What up, brother? Give us some clarity, homie. Give us some clarity, because
Yeah,
I just showed the video,
no.
bro, where you said you bought the truck stop,
Yeah,
and
I did say
that
that.
the
100%.
owners came and asked you for ownership, and then it fell
Yep.
apart. And then now the response with Ike was, and I don't know where you found it because I couldn't find it on his channel.
I'm getting a little
But-
echoing. I apologize, SoCal. Yep.
You're echoing. You got to turn off YouTube. Keep on the StreamYard, but turn the YouTube part off. You got to click out of YouTube.
Am I good here? My
Yeah,
bad.
you're good.
Oh yeah.
Is that
No.
fixed?
I got what you're saying. No. So I'm gonna tell you how this happened with me. No, first off, Bonehead Truckers put that on X. I'm not on Twitter much, but my thing
Okay.
is a lot of truck drivers were saying, Alex, what's going on? What's going on? So I try to do what I can for Trucker News, and if they're talking about me, definitely I need to respond too, right? So I go,
Mhm.
are you and I cool? So here's the situation that happened with Truckers Paradise. So I do a segment where I go to all these truck stops, mom and pops, and I like to, share free truck parking. These guys come up to me and say, look, Alex, we love what you do. We got something awesome here. And I was like, what you guys got going on? They said, we got a whole outlet mall and we want to have free truck parking for all drivers. I was like, what? Word? That's crazy. So I was like, yeah, let me promote this. That's just my energy. That's what I like to do. If people ever watch my channel, that's my love. That's what I love doing. And then they said, Alex, we definitely want you to be a part of this, man. And we feel like your journey and our journey is the same. And for doing what you do, we want to give you equity ownership shares. I was like, dude, that is awesome. And they led me to believe like that I was in the trio with them. And so basically I said, look, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. If the truck stop across the street or any truck stop wants to love on truckers, I'm gonna promote that truck stop. And they were like, Alex, look, we don't want to control you. We don't want an exclusive deal with you. Anytime that you're around the Gainesville area, let people know the truth that we got this big old spot and that we want to give free truck parking and we want to give you equity shares of this company, and make you an owner with us. So I was just proud, man. I was ecstatic. I was truly just like, man, what a win-win, man. I get to take care of my family and be a part of something special. And then I saw in the news came out that they weren't paying employees. So I went over there. I drove like 5 hours. I went to talk to them. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And they told their piece. The founder told his piece. And I said, look, I've been promoting this place for free truck parking. And I've been proud to say that I'm a part of this. But if you guys can't pay employees and things like that, then that's something that I can't be a part of. Did I jump the gun? Yes. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I jumped the gun. I mean, were they verbally telling me like, yo, we want to give you a part of this because we believe in your passion and your dream with, giving free truck parking with drivers, everywhere else is trying to pay. And that's what that was. You know what I mean? And so, I just got a lot of messages, where people are just like, man, Ike is beefing with you. And I was like, every time I see Ike, he's cool. It's just like every time anyone talks about you, SoCal, it's a great conversation, man. You speak the truth, bro. So, people could believe it. People could not believe it. People say I'm a sellout. I want to bring this up too. People go, man, Alex, why you go to mega carriers and why you talk to them? I can say this from my heart. Nobody pays me to go to these places. I used to hate on the Swifts, the Knights, all of them. And I think that they need to do better for a lot of drivers themselves. But the truth is, I get a lot of drivers that go, Alex, man, we rock with you heavy. We would love you to come for a trucker appreciation week. So I don't let them pay me. I buy my own flight. They don't pay for nothing. And I go and I love on drivers. But then, people see things like that and they go, oh, look, Alex is a sellout. I am not going to lie here and say that social media isn't what pays me. It does. The advertisements, that's what pays me. That's how I make a living. But I'm proud to do it, and I'm proud to do it without it taking money from the truck drivers themselves. If I ever do a sponsorship, I always let people know that I do a sponsorship. I don't do them that much, but when I do, I let people know. But in this situation, yes, they made me feel comfortable and made me feel like this was something real, something special. And it fell apart,
So Alex, you and I are all good, bro. But let me tell you where you messed up at, bro.
Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
that whole video. It's that whole video where you said I bought a truck stop.
Yeah, and
That whole scenario, bro. If that video wasn't even around and you never did that, and then you just told everybody what you told everybody on the response video of Ike, shoot, man, that's some solid stuff, man, about truck drivers. But saying I bought a truck stop, I mean, and all that you said, bro, it just made you look bad, bro. I had no problem with you. I actually thought you bought the damn truck stop, bro, when I saw it.
Yeah, no. They gave me ownership equity shares for promoting free truck parking. And I truly felt like that was my membership in. I'm keeping it real with you. Like,
do you remember Trucker District?
What was
You've
that?
been around a long time. You remember Trucker District?
I believe so.
Me and Little Guy and all of us. They gave us ownership in it. Yeah. So we all had shares in the shit, bro, but we weren't owners of this stuff, bro. So maybe you have a misunderstanding of what that means. Maybe you're new to it or something you don't understand.
But they were telling me basically for my sweat equity of promoting all these great things for truckers, that's what they came up to me with, and I believed it. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where for example, I own a percentage of Big Rig Tees t-shirts, but I don't promote that. If we have something going on, then I promote it, right? But I don't know. It's so crazy because I try so hard to not be a sellout to the game that this thing just like went crazy.
Well, I don't think you're a sellout, but let's stop real quick, bro. I mean, a lot of people use a lot of words loosely, and I don't think they know what the hell that means. Sellout has nothing to do with saying you bought a truck stop and you didn't buy the truck stop or anything else. Like, that's not being a sellout, bro. But what it is you're misleading you're misleading your subscribers, bro. And that's all that was.
But do you feel like, and this is my argument here, if the founders are coming up to you and saying, hey, we want you to be the third owner with us in this, and we want you to promote this and you're in with this with us, and we want you to go on social media and let people know that we're glad to have you as a partner in this, and I get excited about it. And I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, so, that's what that came out to.
I've been offered a lot of stuff, and I am partnerships on a lot of different corporations, right? But so you're asking me a question, so I'm going to tell you, right? So if they came to me and said, "Hey, would you be a third owner?" First thing I'm going to say is let's have a sit down. Bring the books. We're going to sit down because let me tell you something, Alex. You say, I want to be a partner, a third partner in this shit. What if they had some bad situations going on worse than what you just seen, right? And you're on the books, truly on the books on that corporation as a third owner. That puts you in court with them. That puts you in a lot of liability that you don't need to be in. All you're trying to do is advertise and stuff like that. So I get your excitement, but you got to be careful of your own stuff and protect yourself.
No, and that's what it was we were getting ready to sign everything. Everything was going good until it came out that, and you know what? That was dumb on me because, when it came to that part and checking that and signing the paperwork, because I could say this truthfully. When it comes to true on paper ownership, we didn't get there. And that's the truth. Was again there, and was I about to sign my name on the dotted line? Yes. When this thing came out that they weren't doing things right, you know, if anything, that was, you know, that's what made me go over there and do that video with them. So, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to make excuses for anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where, you know, these guys approached me, got me excited about coming in with them, you know, told me,
Which I
hey, man.
understand. Which I understand that part, bro. I
You know, and then
understand
they
that
told me,
part.
man, jump in. And you know what sucks about the SoCal? Man, I say no to so many big money opportunities, but these guys got my heart when they talked about like greatest showers, free truck parking, like that's just keeping it real. Like I can't tell
Right.
you how many times big companies have come up to me and offered me crazy money. And I said, I'm not cool with that. But then when these guys were like, Alex, be a part of us. We want you to be the third owner in with us. We want you to tell everybody about this free truck parking. I was like, damn, dude. Finally, a business that cares about what I care about and something I could be a part of. And then, but the truth is, yeah, I didn't sign on the dotted line on that. It got my emotions. I felt proud. You know, they were like, yeah, jump on at the show, you know. So it wasn't, so I'm not asking for forgiveness and I'm not asking for anything, right? I'm not asking that, you know, these guys were like, hey, Alex, we don't know why you made this video saying you're a part owner in this. They were more like, dude, you need to let people know that you're in with us, man. I mean, this is a great thing for the trucking community. So I felt energized. I felt good. I felt safe about what I said. But you know, I wasn't there misleading anyone. I'm gonna get on I'm gonna drive over and definitely talk to the founder again, and he could tell his truth about that whole thing. But I mean, that's just what went down. So, you know,
So
it just sucks. It just sucks,
here's the
man,
thing,
because I
man.
just, you know.
Here's the thing. Check this out, Alex. I'm not here to knock you on the head and all that shit, but
No.
you know, the way the one video you did where you pulled the owner, you know, look, in business, man, people are going through a lot of crap, right? And I knew that
Yeah.
dude right now is going through a lot of stuff. There's no way I would have put that dude on camera knowing his mindset and his train of thought ain't right to say, hey man, tell us about the employees not getting paid. Like, bro, I don't agree with that, bro. I wasn't good,
Okay,
bro.
so can I walk that backwards to SoCal real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. He called me and felt so bad that my name was in this in a negative light, that when I went over there and said, what the heck's going on? He's like, Alex, I want to put this on camera so that the people that rock with you or watch the show just know the truth of my piece. And I said, okay, let's do it. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm not this cruel person that's like, hey man, you're mentally shut down. Man, he's a good dude. Truly, he wasn't trying to scam nobody. He wasn't trying to not pay nobody. He just put the cart before the horse, and it was a big project, and it just didn't have enough people come in and support it. That's just the truth. But he was so worried about, because he knows what I'm trying to do for truckers. And
Right.
me and him had that conversation, bro. I was like, dude, this is gonna be like such a great thing, but it needs, I can't, like, that's where the conversation started. Like, you know, that I don't take crazy things. I don't take self-driving trucking company sponsorships. You know, I mean, you don't see me doing a recruiting video with nobody. That's no shade with nobody. But you don't see
Right.
me, you know, I don't go, hey, guys, I'm sponsored by Night Swift. I'm like, guys, work wherever you want to work. I mean, I've literally not taking big backs just to stay true to the game that I feel the best I can stay. Yeah, people say I'm too Switzerland and I'm too neutral, but I'm trying to be good media. You know, if I'm talking trash about a mega carrier and the CEO want to jump on my show, I want to feel like, man, I talked a little trash about your company. You should have the right to jump on my platform and speak your heart, right?
Absolutely. But that's respected though, bro. Like,
You know,
you
but
know,
I
if
just
somebody
wanted to
wants,
let you know
if
that
somebody
part
wants
of
to
it.
get on here, if someone wants
Yeah.
to get on here and tell their truth, bro, then shit, that's what our
Yeah.
platform is supposed to be for, you know?
But that's why I wanted to tell you about him was when I did that, I was angry at him, but he was the one that also said, Alex, let me jump on camera and let me make this right, what really went down. So I'm not putting words in his mouth, but he also wanted just to, because I'm telling you, anyone that ever met me, dude, I'm not perfect, but I always try to be a good human
Eric
being.
speaks good to you, bro. Eric's my dude, bro, and
Yeah, that's
he
what's up.
tells me
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
stuff you guys do, bro. Like that's my boy right there, man. He speaks highly of you, bro. But
No, Eric's a wonder. Like every time he brings you up, it's like you're an amazing human being, dude. Like even if someone ever said anything, or even if you don't rock with me in any level, it's cool because you're a good person and you've always spoke your truth. But that's my thing. I mean, where did I drop the ball? And these founders truly made me like I was the third guy on this team. I'm just saying they made me feel comfortable enough to make that video. And when I made that video, I truly felt like, we were about to sign the paperwork. Like they were like, Alex, you're here, make the announcement, you're with us. And I'm just like, this is so awesome. You know what I mean? And so while that was all going down, then, hey, a couple, literally a month later when I'm about to come down or whatnot to sign some paperwork, it's like Truckers Paradise not paying employees. I'm like, are you serious right now? You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm not here defending anything. I'm just here.
I don't think you're
respect
defending, bro.
you.
You're speaking your truth, but I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
here.
One thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I respect you. You tagged me on this. Someone sent the tag. I wanted to jump on your show. That is all it is. You know what I mean?
And that's respect, and that's exactly why I put the tag, bro, because I had a feeling you're gonna show up.
Yeah. And I think Ike is a good human being. Every time I talk to him, the dude has been like, I try to help. Like, yes, do I have some resources and connections in the game of the social media world? I've been doing this a long time, like you have. And so anytime anyone has any questions, I'm trying to help everybody. Not that I can help, Ike because he has such a big channel himself or whatnot, but I always lead with love. And so when people start that narrative that, look, Alex and Ike got beef, I just want to make a video to shut it down. That, like, every time I speak to that man, it's been cool, and I'm cool with everybody. SoCal, like, I truly love people, dude. Like that's just who I am. Now, did I mean to mislead anything? I truly didn't, my friend. Like, they hyped me up, bro.
You learned something from that, right? What would happen if you'd have signed that paper, bro? Like you dodged a bullet on that shit.
I know, but it just sucks because I wanted this place to work for these drivers. It's like a whole outlet mall with all this parking. You know what I mean? It's like, it was such an incredible, like, journey. You know what I mean? And I do want to put out there that I don't think the founders were like scammy people. I just think it was such a big project and they had a big dream. And I bought into that dream, dude. I bought into that dream. Like, I am usually so good, SoCal, that when like someone's like, here, Alex, here's a big money bag for you, I'm like, no, that's not for me. I'm just going to keep on doing Mother Trucker News. But as soon as they're just like, dude, we got this big outlet mall, we want to give all this free trucking to parking for drivers, and look at these showers, I was like, it got my heart, dude. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you know how it is, bro. We always get these emails. They want to give us this for free. They want to do that for free. How much for a little airtime, this and that. Like, I just don't even deal with the emails with all that bull crap. You know what I mean? Because the first thing, even if we try to do good for people, right? First thing we start putting that on our channel, all of a sudden people are going to think different of us. You know what I mean? And it's going to water our channel down.
I am usually, though, okay. I am very careful in like what I say I'm a part of. You know what I mean? And I thought these guys had something real special, and they made me feel that I was a part of this team. In the video, I even, when I made that video, I even said that, look, guys, I'm not a rich guy. They wanted to give me an ownership stake. Like, this is just a dream come true. You know what I mean? Like I'm never trying to mislead anyone that I'm this big baller player. I'm not that guy. I just love sharing information. I enjoy doing it. And yes, I do make a living doing this. And when people support the channel, I'm able to provide for my family,
Which is nothing wrong for that.
But you know what I mean? Like,
with that. Yeah.
I mean, if people watch me for a long time, I mean, I don't think, and look, I can say this on your show. Like, they're like, man, Alex, you like the clickbait king, man. You put crazy titles to get people to click. I'm like, hell yeah, I do. I want people to click on my videos, man. I mean, I'm just keeping that real. Like if someone says, hey, man, there was a big crash, I'll look at how many people crashed, and I'll be like, man, 462.35 people and a cat, crashed. And I hope, and I do that just because I want them to watch the video because I think it's a good video. But that's all that is, man. But as far as clickbaiting people to say that I was a part of something that I truly wasn't, that if you went over there yourself, SoCal, and interviewed these founders, they could tell you their truth, and I guarantee you their truth and my truth will line up because I don't gain nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gain anything like by that. What I gain by that is I'm like, dude, this is really free, man. This is really real. I would not be in a project that wasn't real. And if you ask any drivers, I mean, when they parked there, it was free, Yeah. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's just the truth. That's there ain't nothing else but that, but
The thing, Alex, is this, right? So you explained something which, and I'm gonna explain it. So when you did that video, where you put that dude on, now you're explaining the backstory of why you did it, right? You didn't do that in that video, and I was pissed at you, bro. I'm like, I can't fucking believe Alex did that crap to this poor guy, and I felt bad about the dude, bro. But maybe on that video, I ain't telling you what to do, but for folks like us, maybe if you said, hey guys, I'm gonna interview so and so, because just like what you just told me right now, right? Because he wants to get on here, he wants to tell his truth or whatever, and then you did that, I'd have been like, okay, that's what's up, now we got understanding. But I didn't get that. I got that.
The human in me messed up too, bro, because I was pissed, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like I felt lied to, bro. I felt like at that moment, I don't feel that now. Like at that moment, I was like, dang, these guys really just try to use my name just to get drivers to come here. And
they drag you through the mud, bro.
And that's how I felt. But the more I look at it, that dude is a good dude, man. He just had a big dream. You know what I mean? And so, the best thing that I can do is, if that thing ever opened that, if they ever want to open that back up, and if they wanted to do it right, and they wanted to like make sure they pay people right, everything's right, then I have no problem promoting places that do good for truckers. Like that's my love in my heart, man. Like that's what I love to do. But as far as this goes, like the least I can do is I can appreciate you. I've known you for a long time, SoCal, and I support you. And so when you tag me and 2 people sent me a email saying that you tagged me, I just want to jump on just to show love. It's not even, there's no saving face. There's no, the place is closed. The shit sucks, right? I mean, that's just what that is. But man, I've been out here trying, maybe I do 700 shitty videos, but from those 700 shitty, I helped get a man the other day freaking got President Trump, even if I was 1% of it, to give him a pardon, bro, from deleting trucks. Like I'm proud of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's all that is. But, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to jump on. But also I respect the drivers. All you have at the end of the day is your name. And if people think that I'm just a dirtbag, and that I run away from things, then that's just not what I want to be known for. You know what I mean? I just want to tell my truth, and then that's it, and make no excuses for it. That's just what that is,
Yeah. No, I respect that, and I respect you coming on here, and we do go way back. I could tell you one thing. I'll give you a little bit of credit on what the fuck you pull off that I couldn't pull off.
What?
I did this fucking trucking news way back in the days, and people clown me like, why are you doing the news? We can read it for ourselves. And they just threw shots at me. So I only did it periodically. And then you came out doing the news, and all of a sudden, they love you reading the newspaper.
No. We got to go back, SoCal, just real quick. Hey, real quick, we got to go back on that. People, man, drivers still send me emails all day. Like, why do people watch this dude? This dude's an idiot. All he does is try to read articles. He don't even read articles well. Like, are you sure this dude is English proficient? Like if you saw my emails, I used to cry in the corner, man. Like, that's just real. That's just being human, dude. And to this day, it's just like, 900 emails are like, you know, man, this guy sucks. Man, he needs to stop. He needs to get a
Goddamn.
day job. Go back, drive the truck. But I know that if it helps a few people, man, I'm rocking with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's like there's a couple small things I've done, and I've talked a little bit about it on the channel. But like, you know, when Too Simple had that self-driving truck and their main scientist sent me the video, shit, I rolled that clip, dude. It got like 8 million views and it made that freaking company go bankrupt, bro. Like I was a part of like keeping self-driving trucks out of the trucking industry. Like I've been a part of some crucial things that, you know, people could believe it or not, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so that's where I'm at. But to go back to what you're saying, SoCal, nah, man. I mean, I truly feel like if there's 100 or if there's 10 truck drivers out there, 9 of them hate the show. Like that's how I feel. But I just keep on going, dude. You know?
Hey, the crazy shit is fucking. I know my people out here in Cali, and they'll be like, "Tell me some shit you covered." They're like, "Hey, it's this channel." I said, "What channel?" And they bring your channel up. I said, "This guy, man, what the hell?" But yeah, they bring that shit up. But you pulled it off, bro. You pulled it off, man. I don't know how the fuck you did it, but shit, they didn't give a fuck when I was doing it though.
You better stop, man.
Right.
We gotta just collab more, dude. Like, you know what I mean? That's all it is, man. It's just what you want to do, man. I mean, my heart's for
Yeah.
these truckers. People could believe it, people cannot. You know, I mean, if we want to expose how I make money, yeah, I make money from YouTube. Like when the advertisement clicks, you know, it makes me money. But do I spend 70 to 100 hours a week just like taking emails, interviewing people, and like reading articles and sharing? Like, I'm over here trying my best. Like that's, you know, I put in effort. I don't know if it's great effort, but you know, it's not from a lack of trying though. You know what I mean?
I remember one time, I forgot what the guy's name was, some small YouTuber dude. You're like, "This is my West Coast connection." I'm like, "What the hell?" Everybody knows SoCal Truckers, the West Coast connection in Cali, but I forgot what dude's name was. I was like, "Goddamn, Alex."
Man, well, just, you know
You know who
my
I'm
best,
talking
bro. I'm
about.
just, you know,
That container dude, whatever the hell his name was.
which one? Who?
The
Or
container dude, whatever. What the hell was that dude's name?
oh, Vic Med, that guy?
Yeah.
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 Me and Vic were cool. You know, I just, you know,
Yeah.
and I mean, love, like, but that's the thing. Like, when I'm shouting out one person, it doesn't mean that I'm not trying to hate on nobody. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah. No, it wasn't a shout out. It was this is my West Coast connection. I met Vic one day and you know, him and I, we just don't get along. You know what I'm saying?
oh, you guys don't, man? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. We have
Man.
different outlooks on stuff, bro. So
No, I hear you. No, I hear you. But that's the thing, right? Like, I'm not trying to be Switzerland and get along with everybody. I'm just like, I'm originally from Cali. I'm just I don't know, my energy. I just try to have good energy, man. Like,
you're really
if I'm
from
gonna say,
Cali.
yeah,
Right,
I'm
run
born
that
in-
back. You can't just say that and not go back to it. You're from Florida.
nah, I'm born in the Bay, bro. I was born in the Bay. Grew up in Sacramento, and then from there I moved out. So, you know, that's my life, my friend.
So as far as this dude, so the truck stop is closed. Right?
Yes, sir. So right now the truck stop is closed, and that could be the end of that chapter. But if the landlord ever would want to open back up and needed my help, I would help them, dude. Because, you know, the
Those
landlord
guys,
is
they're
actually,
not. So those guys, I don't get too much in their specific business, but
yeah.
they're not the landlords though, right? They're just
No.
the
The
business, right?
landlord is another person. But like, if he wanted to open it back up to be a truck stop, and he asked me for support and help, I would help him, dude. Like, you know what I mean? That's just keeping it real. Like, if someone real is coming up to me, that's the thing. Someone was selling me this off, but he wasn't the owner. They were just leasing the outlet mall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And and as far as the Ike thing, right? So I'm gonna give you my, like, I've talked to Ike before, you know, plenty of times, right? So I was shocked because I was watching his videos and then I saw that he did that post right on X, whatever. I'm on X and all that shit, but I'm not, right? I have my name there
Yeah,
so
I
nobody
hear
can take it, but I ain't on it.
Right.
But he's been doing a lot of trucking news stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And then I saw one video where he says, "There's another channel that does it, but I do it better because Now I get it, right? It's all, you guys are in competition, but
I
in my
see, but
world, bro,
that's like,
you don't.
yeah. But that's not how I
In my,
even feel. So, Kyle, like, he asked me about trucker news stuff before. I said, do it. Like I think if the information gets shared out there, then that's a wonderful thing. Like that's how I feel, man. Like I just want to
I
see people
agree with
win.
that, but it's how you do it, bro. You don't have to throw anybody in the mud to make it. Not you, right? But like when he's doing stuff, I mean, I'm just giving. Look, I'm on the
No, I
outside
think,
looking in, right?
yes, sir.
Just like a lot of people are emailing you saying, "Hey, I think you and I have a beef." Now, I've
Right,
never seen you fight with nobody or beef with nobody, right? But
right,
when I sitting back and saying, "Hey, man, I do it better than him," let me tell you why. And he's low key. He's not attacking you, but he throws your channel into the mud real quick to try to get people to watch his news channel or whatever the hell he's got going on. Like we don't have to do it like that, bro. Just all you guys can do the news shit. We all know where the shit originally came from, but you guys can all go do the news shit. As long as the trucker knows, who gives a shit who does it better?
yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I don't even think that far. Like that's how my life is, man. I mean, I just feel like if he's talking about me, then like I don't even think that far, bro. Like just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like if he's talking about me like that and it gives him more subscribers and more people want to, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you feel. Like if I go, hey guys, I mean I'm just making some shit up right here. Like hey guys, there's
Right.
no more ELD at all, right? And if everybody's
Mhm.
like, man, F Alex, man, he ain't nothing. And then we heard it first from Bonehead Truckers. There's no ELD. Well, guess what? If the information is real, I'm just glad the driver heard it, man. Like that's
Right.
I don't know. I'm not trying to I'm not trying like to pretend to lead with love. I legitly I legitly am happy for everyone and would like to see everyone freaking win at whatever the hell they want to do. I mean, are me and I best friends? Do we call each other every day? No, but like if someone's using me in a title or shares a video, I understand why they're doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just get back to the info. I just stay. It's like I'm not a musician or a rapper or anything, but I just try to stay in the studio and cook, man. That's what I've been doing for such a long time, and that's what I love to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just keeping it real, like and so, but I do agree with you though. Like me being a guy from Cali too. Like I'm not. I grew up poor, but I didn't grow up, hood or anything. So I would never pretend to be that. But I believe as a person, man, you should want everyone to win, but also, you don't got to put no one's name under them. You know what I mean? Like I agree with you as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is. But I don't know. We got to do more stuff together. Like, I mean, and if there's anything you ever felt type of way about me, I mean, I'll give you my number and then, just always text me, man. I mean, I don't get things right, and I think if we actually like sat down and talked, like, I think, you yourself would kind of see where I come from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, the whole thing is like, yeah, you can put that in the private chat. It's just I've known Mario for years and years. He's solid, but no, man, when I saw those videos, man, because I mean, me, you, and a lot of YouTubers, bro, we go like I got a Trucker Brown video that's already on my memberships. Is going to be coming out from when he interviewed me from years ago.
Yeah,
but the reality is, bro,
about Trucker Brown, dude, we had a beautiful conversation.
I was mad at you one time. So let me put this out there too. So
oh damn, what did I do now? Shit.
Yeah. So no, we got to do get back. So it's funny today, but so when I did the video about the truck stop, right, when you said you bought it, because I covered it when it came out, right, because I thought you didn't pay the employees, right? You said, "Hey man, I bought the truck stop," so I was pissed, right? And I was like, "Hey Alex," I was like, "Don't copyright strike me because I didn't copyright strike you when you were the drama channel and you covered me and Trucker Brown going back and forth. Remember that video?
I do, and let me apologize about that. I get some water real quick.
Yeah.
The truth is, man, when you're trying to figure out this, see, this is the problem, right? When you try to figure out the social media thing, you think like, man, I got to cover, you know what I mean? So back then I was like, man, all these channels having little beef and this and that. And this is the stuff people want you to talk about. So I was just trying to find myself, but man, I apologize for that, dude. That's like kid shit. I don't even know what I was doing back then, dude. That's just keeping it real. Like I
No,
was
what you're doing, bro, you're just trying to find your way, bro. That's all you're trying to do, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. But I was like, me and him were going through what we're going through. And the reality is, man, it wasn't no big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? But when people put it on their channels and just blow it out of proportion, now it becomes a big deal,
Yeah.
And the whole time back then I was pissed off because, he told everybody I was his advisor, and he turned around and went to the shop and just got totally screwed, bro. And I was a little immature on YouTube myself, learning and shit. And so I was upset. So I go live, you know what I'm saying, talking shit. And then he sees it. He goes live, and his live was funnier than my live because he was running around the chair. I don't know if you remember that live he did. SoCal, and he was running around the chair and hitting shit. And I was sitting there watching shit. The shit was fucking funny as fuck. But that's the shit that him and I was going through. And then you had your drama channel and you covered SoCal and Trucker Brown, and it just made it bigger than what it was, bro. And I was like, God
my
dang
bad,
it, man,
dude.
Alex.
I'm an idiot, bro. I was a dumb dude. I be doing some. I kind of found my way now, man. But there's no apology for that more than I was just an idiot trying to get some damn views, bro. That's just keeping it like as 100 as I can with you. Like I just wanted, I just thought it was so fun to be a YouTuber back then, dude. I'm just keeping it real. Like that's a dumbass thing, explanation now, but like that's all I got for that is, I do apologize for that. And I'm learning my way, man. Like, no, but it's real though. I'm learning my way, man. Like, and then guess what happened to me? Then almost every comment I think is a negative comment about me. So what I do, I always just post and ghost. But then what ends up happening? Things can happen. People are making videos about me, and then they think that I did do or I didn't do whatever it is that they're saying I did because I'm not responding. But the truth is, I'm getting like so many comments every day, right? That are sometimes so negative and some so positive, and it's just my mental is just so stressed, right? That I just post and ghost, bro. Like that's just keeping it real. Like I try my best to comment, but then I post and ghost because I'm trying to protect my mental health. Like if we were supposed to say anything about social media, the truth is, man, I almost don't wish it on like my worst enemy. Like it's the most toxic damn thing in the world. You know what I mean? And you gotta. That's why That's why I don't know if I, as a person, just grew and changed. But I just lead with love now, dude. Like if people want to make videos and take videos and hate on me, if it's getting them views and it's getting them community, then shoot, then let me be the top. You know what I mean? Like I'm good with it all, brother. Like you know what I mean? But back then, that's the truth. Like that's just the truth, man. I apologize for that.
No, you're all good, bro. But yeah, I was just like, damn, bro, like that was crazy,
Yeah.
I'm never like in a hatred mode, man, because if you hate people, man, that's just a bad mindset to be in, bro, because then it's toxic in your personal life, bro. And so as everybody knows, man, I try to get on here and help truckers, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah. And if I can help you, you know what I mean? If I can help you and, here and there, you have a news story in SoCal, in California area, that's cool. Like I would love to have you on the segment of it. You know what I mean? Like that would be a great collaboration with there.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that.
If you want to, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get on people's platforms. I got no problem. But I also sent you a message on the private chat. I don't know if you know how to check it.
I'm learning, dude. Give me 1 second. Let me text you real quick. Let me make sure, and then let me make sure real quick.
Don't log out or nothing, because I screwed up and I've done that before. You're on your phone, right? Yep, he's already on another thing. He's on his phone. What up, Shafiz? What up, Bo Young? What up, Kelly Life?
All right, cool. But like you said, like Eric's your guy, right?
Yeah.
And I love that dude. So like two people that love a person that has character, I mean, then that should say something about both of us, though, right? Like, I mean, you know what I
No,
mean?
Eric's
And
way
so-
cool, people. And, you know, really quick, you know, I know a lot of it situation. I ain't gonna speak, but one thing I can tell you about Eric, right? All this dude's ever did is try to help people, bro, and all they do is shit on him.
They do.
And if you're as close to Eric as I am, you know exactly what I mean putting that shit on out here. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. From
I
Travel
know, I try
Local
and
to
give- yeah.
that new company, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the hell? What's that company called? You know, the new one. Well, it's not new, but you know,
Oh, at the time,
chicken
I forgot
company.
that.
No, the one
Yeah,
right now, the one that Ike promotes.
Talking about TRC.
Yeah, TRC Freight.
Yeah. That was his company. Yeah, that was his company. And then I know that went sideways, but you know, it's
Yeah, I mean, we'll let him speak on that, but
yeah.
he brought people in that shit, and you know, he brought YouTubers into that crap, and they shit all over him too, bro. So like, they just keep shitting on the dude, bro. And I've known him way back since he started Travel Local, bro. And always try to do is look out for people, bro. You know, that's all he's ever tried to do.
Yep. So, and that's the thing, like, and I can have this conversation with Ike if he texts me on it. You know, I actually I sent him the video and the link, before I posted it or as I posted it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a thing for him to find. I sent it to him. But I mean, I would think that, like, you know, if we met like 7 or 8 times and every time was such a cool conversation, right? Then like, if someone's throwing my name in the dirt, I would just think that you would just hit me up and be like, bro, you good? You know? And,
Right.
you know, so I don't know. That's the only thing. If anything, that there was anything, I was just like, man, I wish you would just hit me up and I could just talk to you. But of course, if he posts in public, then I'm going to do a public response, you know, and so that's what that was. You know, I just did
the only reason why your subscribers think that, like, I don't got a problem with Ike, right? But I don't agree with what he's doing when he's bringing up your channel and stuff. I don't agree with it like that. Like, that's not the way. I mean, if you got to get dirty views or dirty subscribers, you know, stuff like that, bro, like, I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, let it be on your merit and your content. That's it, you know, and that's just where that is. But, you know, but you say you're good with this, so.
Well, the thing is, and this is the truth. Trucking is such a small industry that at the end of the day, all of us that put out information out there, we got to stick together, man. That's just, there ain't, you know what I mean? If it's sharing the correct information out there to people, then we got to stick together. We're all small, you know, the ATA and all them, they you know, they want us to fight amongst ourselves when we're, you know what I mean? Like, we need to all always be together and have love for each other. And that's all I got to say, right? Like, I mean, the ATA, you know, the CEO of the ATA makes a couple $1 million a year. Ain't no freaking YouTuber making $2 million. You know what I mean? Like, we're just guys sharing information, right?
Yeah.
And so that's all I got to say about that. And so if he truly meant to hate on me, but he shares information and people are getting the correct information, then him and I still need to be on the same team. You know what I mean? I just know that every time he's talked to me in person, he's never bashed me. So I just got to keep it to, you know what I mean? You know, of course, when I see these type of posts, am I a little hurt by them a little bit? Yeah, I'm human. You know what I mean, SoCal?
But if you've messed with here's the thing though, right? So I think different, and I mean, maybe it's because I'm from the West Coast. I mean, Mario thinks probably like I think. He ain't from the West Coast, but I can only be based off of what I think from out here, right? But if I rock with somebody, like, I'm not gonna put negative shit on them, even if I don't agree with it. I ain't gonna publicize bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit him on the phone and say, "Hey, bro, check this out. I don't agree with that bullshit you're putting on the, you know, whatever, right?" Just like my homeboys out here on the West Coast, they'll hit my line if they disagree with something that I'm doing on my channel. They're gonna hit my line and tell me why. But you know, you guys spoke, and I spoke on that shit earlier in my live, bro. Like, you guys supposed to be cool, but he's doing all this, behind the scene bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't move like that, bro. Like, if I rock with you, I rock with you 100 all day long. Like, there are no shady shit, no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've rocked with Eric forever. I don't put nothing negative on his shit. You know what I'm saying? And whatever he goes
Oh,
through,
yeah.
I don't put that stuff out here, bro. That's my boy, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's my dude right there.
Well, and that's the thing is, but he did make a point, and everybody that's made a video made a point. Why would Alex go out there and say he owned a truck stop if he didn't? And the truth
Okay,
is, I
so
truly
pause this
felt
real
like
quick,
I
Alex.
owned. Yeah, I truly felt
but-
like I owned a truck stop. Like that's how they worked me up. Like that's we sat down, we break bread, we took a picture together personally. We cheers together and like, yeah, man, let's build something special together. You know what I mean? And I was proud to be a part of that. And then
Well,
I
I'm
don't
glad you
want
didn't
to
sign
say,
a contract.
but I didn't get to sign the contract. But they're
No,
like,
I'm
yeah,
glad
man,
you
you're
did.
here. I know, but when I was there at the truck stop, they're like, yeah, Alex, you should do a video, man, saying you're in with us. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm feeling good. And then next thing you know, it comes out, they ain't paying employees to that. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on? You know what I mean? And so, like, you know what I mean? Like, all I have is my word. Like, if you and I, SoCal, said, yo, SoCal and Mother Trucker News is coming together, we're a partnership. If you and I freaking break bread that night, we eat together, we laugh together, we cry together, we shake hands on that and say, yeah, next month when the lawyers get together, we sign this. Let's let the world know. Like, that's my word. Like, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all I got. So that's how they made me feel. And like you said, maybe I dodged a bullet, but I don't feel that way. I feel like, damn, dude, like I wanted this thing to be real. Like, not the not paying the employees thing, but I wanted this to be real, where truckers could get, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, as long as your heart's in the right place, bro. But I mean,
Yeah.
I can only go by the videos that I saw, and I'm pissed off, bro, because and I explained this today earlier, right?
Yep.
To buy something, when you say you bought a truck, so to buy something, the definition is monetary, right? With money.
But
So
would you say like sweat equity though?
Yeah, I mean, you can
Like-
say you have some equity in it, but
No,
the thing
like
is, you
sweat,
said,
but no, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just like, you know what I mean?
no, I
I'm
know
just
you're
like,
not. We're a conversation.
Yeah. Like if someone's like, yo, Alex, your buy-in is you promoting that we have free truck parking, and we're putting a number on that. That's the sweat equity. I'm saying that's how they made me feel. Like, you know what I mean? Because, and maybe I'm foolish because I felt like my channel was worth the money of the marketing part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, put in 100,000 type of thing, or it's like sweat equity is like, well, my channel's worth to me more than 100,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was my buy-in, and that's what they told me my buy-in was like, hey, Alex, your buy-in to the company is not money. It's that every time you're here, you're gonna promote that we got all these amenities, and I was good with that. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If Peterbilt came to you and said, "Hey, look, you promote you promote these trucks, I'm gonna give you this 389."
No, we promote this truck. If you promote all these trucks right here, and we're gonna give you 10% of our Peterbilt company, would you do it? And then I go, yeah, let's do it. And then,
but that's not buying though, right? You didn't buy into it. You're a partnership, right? Like you guys are a partnership. And even you guys can, the way you explained it right now is you're going to sign a contract and be the third owner. So you guys would have a partnership and you'd be the third owner, but you didn't buy nothing. Yeah, you're advertising and your channel's worth a lot, and the advertisement and all that gives you your worth of your partnership, but it doesn't mean you bought anything.
No, we could agree to disagree on that one. You know what I mean? Because that was my true buy-in on my Big Ortiz t-shirt company. I sweat equity for 5 or 4 years.
Yeah.
For a true ownership. You know what I mean?
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like your tees,
Right.
you know, you're a part owner, right?
Right. But
So
I bought in from the
the
sweat
words are
equity
crazy the
of-
way it is, and sometimes we think something, we say something else, and then people are just
Right.
watching. They can only go by what you say, not what you're thinking.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
And
But
that stuff gets
what I'm-
twisted sometimes.
right. And that's the thing. I'm not defending it. I'm just, man, these
Right.
guys make me feel good, bro. Like, that's just real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're like,
I was
yo,
happy about the truck stop my guy didn't sell, bro. I mean, all I hear truckers is about, you know, no place to park. You know what I'm saying? I hear this truck stop's got all these parking in it and shit. So, I mean, a lot of people are happy about the truck stop. I didn't want to see it go.
well, that's the thing, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even defending it. I'm just, man, we had a great dinner. We had a great talk. You know, it's like they said all the right things to me. They're like, okay, you know, for your ownership stake in this, Alex, you're gonna have to promote that as free truck parking. You know, you're gonna have to promote that we got clean ass showers. You're gonna have to promote that, you know, we're gonna, you know, do all these things for truckers and give all this awesome stuff to them. And I'm like, damn, I could look in the mirror and be happy that I could say that out loud. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
that's what that was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think they meant to scam me either. Like, I truly think like that's how they felt too. But when the project was too big, that's just what that was. You know, so I'm not trying to defend the
I don't think
ownership
they
thing.
scammed. I don't think
Yeah,
they
they didn't
scammed
scam,
nobody,
right?
bro. They got into the business, and I talked on this on my live today, bro. That there was rumors out there that they took because you know other people did videos, so they said that they did the truck stop because they wanted grants, and they took the grant money and they left.
Yeah, I'll be the first to say there was no grant money. You know what I mean? Like I in my video that I made, I said, man, it'd be so awesome, you know, because you know when Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy said, man, we need the private sector to come up. You know, I also agree. Like, damn, dude, this is what the government should be like. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is the stuff they should be supporting. Businesses trying to do some dope stuff for drivers. You know, but
No,
besides that,
finally they are, bro. Finally they are. They're you know kicking people out that don't speak no English. That shouldn't be having driver's
Yeah.
licenses. Like, you know,
I
people can
agree
hate
with
Trump
all
or
of
not
those
hate
things,
Trump,
dude.
but that helps the trucking industry. And as long as you're helping the trucking industry, I don't care about none of the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, that's awesome, man. No, and I feel the same way. You know, it's but yeah, like hindsight, you know, should I just been like, yo, guys, me and these guys had a great dinner. They want to make me a third owner. I'm about to sign this paperwork next month. Should I have said it like that? Yeah.
hell
But-
yeah.
Yeah, but man, they're like, Alex, jump on, man. Let everybody know you're a third owner with us. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not like and this is not me even. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm trying to defend myself here, but it's not like I'm like, oh guys, I'm a third owner, and then you go to the founders like, what the hell did this guy just say? You know, I mean, these guys are like, yo, you're here now, bro. Make the video, make the announcement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you think I should? You know what I mean? Like I wasn't like, I wasn't like saying something, and you know, it was like these guys were like, yo, Alex, you're in with us, man. Make the video, let people know we got free truck parking. Let them know you know. And I'm almost like, damn, you know,
it's
I know.
exciting, bro. But if I was
Yeah,
gonna give
but-
you some advice,
Yeah,
you know, to fix this whole train wreck thing is going to be this, right? Because just talking to you, I learned a whole lot more than your videos about this situation, right?
right.
So maybe, you know, maybe replay my live of, you know, when you're talking about this situation, so you know what I learned from. But if I was going to give advice, it'd be to do a video and actually give the whole breakdown, right? Because
I might actually do that. I'm actually gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it with the founder. I'm gonna do that with the founder. I'm not gonna put no words in anyone's mouth.
no, I would do the first one first. First video I would do is just you, bro, because I didn't know, because it's not in your video, right? I didn't know that the founder said, "Hey, man, do me a favor, man. Let me get your name out the mud, man. You know, come interview me," right? So
Yeah,
if you explain stuff like that, then people like me wouldn't be pissed off. Like, God damn it, man! I can't believe Alex did that. That dude's feeling like shit. He just threw him on the camera like that.
yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, I'm gonna think. how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take some of your advice too, and I'm gonna see. I just want to when I do this, I just want to do it the always do it the right way. And the truth
Right.
is just, man, I just want to be a part of something that want to give some badass free shit for truckers, man. All these truck stops across America want to charge for everything, and I get it. Some got to, but you know what I mean. Whatever.
Why is everybody?
Right.
Hang on, man. Everybody's saying Ike is live. Let me look real quick, bro. And they
Yeah.
said something about some bullshit on here. Let me just double check, make sure they're not bullshitting real quick.
No, man, I should jump
They're
on.
saying- hang on, let me make sure that he's not talking about. Let me just see if he's live first. Bonehead Truckers is his name. Bonehead Truckers. I can't believe he's live. First live and then this late. Oh, he is live.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That's
be
what it
with
is.
the Mother Trucker. Let's talk live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. This I don't know, man. You want me to play it?
You know
Or no?
what you mean?
Hang on. Let me show you. Hang on, let me show you. Let me share it.
No, me and I don't have any problems. That's what I'm.
Hang on. Remember, if you talk, I don't know why it'll echo if you talk. So I'm gonna put the sound. So just hang on a second.
That's where we can sit there and but this whole business of I heard a guy sitting there and talking about this, that's the same as sitting there saying, man, I was talking to this guy in the TV room, doggone. Anyway,
Let me go to the beginning.
someone sent that to me. I
sent it to him.
already. This is live, and we're just kind of greeting each other, allow people to get here and all that. I'll spare you a little bit of that small talk. For now, let me just say that I'm really, really vocal on X. I just am. And the reason why I'm doing
Takes
this
forever.
live is because I did not want to go and make record a video and then edit it and upload it. Just get this just out here. Okay. So I see you guys coming in here. I see you, Beetle, Rusty Nail, Ryan G, Trucks. It's been a while. I used to go live like,
Come on, Ike.
we need more AI metal. We need more AI. Listen, what I'm talking about. On Four Wheeler Friday, I have this semi trucks versus four wheeler thing. Hey, I just enjoy the longer videos.
Come on, Ike.
I
Goddamn.
won't go into that. This is live, folks. This stuff is usually stuff that gets edited out. So I'm at the Werner Terminal in Dallas, right? And I'm a rookie. I'm a freaking rookie. So this is 20 some odd years ago. And if you know that area, there's a lot of riffraff, or at least there used to be. That was the Williams truck stop back in the day. There used to be it's a pilot now, but it tell you
Quarter through this
I'm
live
over here
already.
in this Danny Herman truck. And I was sitting there looking at an opportunity there to say, hey, this is empty. Let's buy it or whatever. And let's make a truck stop out of it. They reached out to me, that company, when they were doing their grand opening, and they wanted me to go and broadcast from there. And let me just say, I don't work for free. Okay, I'm just sitting there saying I do this for a living and promoting something I don't do for free most of the time. I do some of the time, just depends, but I don't. So I just kind of just looked over it.
Talking in circles.
And then I saw that Alex, Mother Trucking News, had bought the truck stop. That was, and I didn't even watch the video. I just saw the title thumbnail. He's pretty good at that. He's pretty good at the clickbait. And he'll come out and say it. He's pretty good at that kind of stuff. And he made you believe that he was a part owner. It's like, okay, good deal. Listen, I'm pushing for it, right? I actually called out that same place a few months ago because they had Truck Parking Club there. For a while there, I thought that was going to be a truck parking club truck stop. Well, then they come out and they say this is a free parking and whatnot. Okay. You know, I'm pulling for the dude, right? I'm pulling for the dude because he's nothing but pulled for me. And that's good. And then later it came out that, that drivers weren't, not drivers, the employees weren't getting paid. And I don't know. I thought of him as an owner, and I was sitting there thinking, well, shouldn't he be going all out and
Appreciate you,
making
G-Way.
sure that he get paid? And me not know it. Listen, I thought he was part owner. He put it in a video. He put it in the title of the video. Like, yeah, he had control, at least some sort of control. And so I don't know. I just think that the marketing of that was wrong. You know, I just think that, you know, instead of going to other truck stops and other truck shows, I would say, hey, you want to come see Mother Trucker? Come here to this truck stop and come see me. That's what I think. But that's just me, right? That's just my opinion. So that's why I made the X post that I did. That
How come he can't look at the camera when he says
got his
this?
feelings hurt a little bit about it, and that's fine. I would have too. Let me just stand up for Alex on this. I will. First, let me plug in my computer before it yells at me. Sitting there juggling back and forth. There we go. Let me. This is where I sympathize with Alex. I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit, tell you guys behind the scenes on this kind of YouTubing. This kind of YouTubing, when you're at this, you know, especially him, he's a lot larger channel than I am. And but I'm still got a sizable channel. We have I want to say a target on our back. It's not really a target. People want to take advantage of YouTubers. And I'm not talking about you, the viewers. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about companies. I'm talking about people that want to invest. And for him, he's been very smart at that, right? That's how he's gotten into Big Rig Tees. You know, that was huge for him. And I applaud him, support him in that. Love the guys at Big Rig Tees. I used to get their shirts all the time when I used to buy t-shirts, trucking t-shirts of other people's. I get theirs, and I would get Stay Loaded shirts. And that was before Alex was even there. But I wonder
if I can cut his chat off right here.
But he's been really good and really smart. I have sponsors, RTS Carrier Services, Blue Tiger, truckstop.com, TRC Freight, Retransport. And listen, it's just business.
Build a website you
Oh,
love.
geez. How do I get a
With
damn
Wix.
commercial on a damn live stream?
For your words,
Come up to a big
Crazy, bro.
YouTuber and say, hey, I want this to get out here, and I will give you any kind of deal they'll get you to sign on. And I do believe in his situation. I got to turn on the fan because these heaters are hot, and I'm standing up. Come on. Oh, I unplugged it. Never mind. Too much stuff going on here. Anyway, squirrel. It's live, folks. This stuff I got to edit out. This is real. So I sympathize for him because he is this big YouTuber, and some people will take advantage of him. I've had people take advantage of my channel. I just have, like sitting there saying, hey, I want to, I want to do business with you. The unique thing about him and I that we both are probably on the same level at, we are self-sustaining. We don't need sponsors. I don't need Blue Tiger. I don't need all these things. He doesn't need all those things. I do it because I believe in these things. I just do. Don't make much money. They just don't. We're self-sustained on our channels. We just are. He's got his brand. He's doing really well at it. I got my brand. I'm doing really well at mine. And hey, but we want to help out people, but we don't want to do it for free. Okay, that's just why.
So let me just stop that real quick. We do want to help people for free, don't you, Alex?
Well, every exactly a little bit. But no, I look. That's where our business models are different because I go all these places for free, you know,
Yeah.
and I don't charge. You know, have I done sponsor stuff? Yeah, I have, but I'll let people know when I do a sponsor thing. But 99% of the time, I go to travel centers and I do it for free. You know, that's just what I do, and I don't hate that he charges. That's fine, but that's just not what I do. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean? So
I don't hate
that's all
that
it is.
either, but the whole thing is he's trying to group both you guys together, saying we don't, you know, him and I, you know, we don't do it for free, and I don't believe that, bro. Like he might not do it for free, you know, but I mean, as far as I know, you're not charging. I mean, sponsorships are different, right? That's just different. That
Right.
ain't
You
charging.
do a
That's just
sponsorship here and
sponsorship,
there.
bro. Like,
Yeah. I
that's
get
like
it. Yeah.
NASCAR, bro. They got sponsorships, right? But
Right.
the difference between your channel that I've seen from your channel and his channel is he's been putting all that negative shit, posting shit on X and all that stuff that you saw where you feel you had to do a response, right? I don't see you putting that shit about his channel and the Swifts going off the road and you know all that kind of stuff. I don't see you posting all the negative crap against his channel. And see, that's the difference when people don't know how people on YouTube, they don't know how to rock with one another, right? Because they cross the line and backstab somebody. And then, oh yeah, no, we're cool. And then they do a live feed. Oh yeah, we're good, we're cool. Then why'd you post all the bullshit?
Well,
Why didn't you call the man?
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can say, right, is when he said somebody sent me the link and video of my response, I sent it to him. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not going to make a video about somebody and not send it to him. So I said, hey man, I made a response video to your post. Here it is. You know, so
But-
I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just,
But that's different
Like-
though, bro. Like here's the thing, right? You're doing your thing, right? Blindside,
Right.
blinders on, all that shit. You're doing your news shit. And again, I don't have a problem with Ike, but I disagree with what he's doing, right? There's a difference, right? And he's posting all this negative crap on you and then saying, oh, but me and Alex we're good though. We're good though. Like, then why'd you post the bullshit? Like, if you felt so, put it like this, bro. You know, I got your number now. If I got a problem with you, bro, I'm gonna hit your line, and be like, hey, homie, check this out, boo, 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 which is not very often, right? Because I don't tell people how to run their channels. But on a situation like this, it's pretty serious, right? But I wouldn't have to go live and talk about it.
My position is, I guess my position is SoCal, right? And you tell me what you think about this. I don't want to say I'm the larger channel because he gets a lot of great views, right, on what he does. But if some people believe I'm the larger channel, if I speak on anybody, I just look like the person that's just out of pocket. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'm wrong on that feeling, but like, I'm the one that people want to go away. Like, and so I'm just thankful to be here. So the last thing I need to do is, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
And the truth is, I don't have to watch his live to know that he now sees that I'm seeing what he's talking about, and he knows, just like how you and I have helped Eric in his situations. I know that every time he's asked me things about the world from the t-shirt perspective, this and that, I just give him the gems. And so he can't go.
You don't charge him either, do you? You don't charge him, but he says you guys charge.
But you know what I'm saying, though, like
yeah.
He's talking. He's pretty much talking nice to me on live right now, because it is true that every interaction we had, I always come from a place with an open hand. You know what I mean? And but if I misled people, you know, I truly feel like I was misled myself. I guess if I was defending myself, that would be my only defense. Is these guys made me feel like I was in with them. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I felt.
So knowing what you said today, like, I understand a lot, and maybe I'll go live tomorrow and explain it to the people of what I learned. But the only other problem is when you say you bot, right? Now your ideal of bot and my ideal bot is two different things. And definition of bot, you know, means with money. but you
No, I
know,
hear
but
you.
now I understand why you titled it that way or whatnot. From what I said, when you say you guys clickbait titles, so that makes a whole lot of sense when you clickbait shit, you know. So it makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
no, I wanted people to click on that video because I thought it was dope. That man, I was so hyped that day, bro. Like I can't even tell you,
Yeah,
like I was there ain't nothing
it's
about
a big
nothing, man.
move.
And I was just hyped that day. I was just like, dude, like we're gonna be able to give all these drivers some safe parking. Like this is just gonna be awesome, like this. I was just hyped that day. Like there ain't nothing there. Yeah, and yeah, man, they exposed us out, dude. All my titles are crazy. I'm trying to get you to click my video. Like that's just real, dude. Like, but I try not to. I'm not. I'm truly not trying to to uh, um to lie to people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like, hey guys, you know, I help a dude get pardoned for deleting trucks, and that not be true. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like the dude's on the phone with me in my video while we're talking. And he's like, Alex, thank you for helping me get pardoned for, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just
But think about this, Alex. How crazy is that shit that you're doing all this for this dude, and then when there's negative stuff out there, he eats that shit up and posts that shit on his channel, and he makes these news videos. And when he makes I mean, I'll pull one up and show you, bro. I mean, I don't know,
no, no,
when's the last time
it's
he
all
did a
no.
news
I understand
video.
what you're talking about.
But
Look,
he don't have to run. I mean, you guys are supposed to be cool and you're helping him so much. He shouldn't have to he should not have to put your channel in the mud, to make his news channel better.
well, and that's the thing is, I don't, I agree with you. And the next time me and him talk face to face, I'll say, hey man, I just felt like we could have talked, and I'm gonna, and I think he's gonna tell me like, hey, yo, I think you clickbaited that title too hard, bro. Like that, I felt like you
This
were
goes beyond that,
not.
though, Alex.
But
But listen, this goes beyond that shit, bro. I'm talking about his trucking
oh yeah,
news videos he's
oh yeah,
doing.
yeah,
He's
yeah, just
running in the
talking like
mud.
talking, yeah, 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 yeah. No,
Yeah, like he's
so
out of pocket
that
on that
part,
crap.
yeah. When I see him in person, like this is what I think is gonna go down. I'm gonna play this out for you, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna see him at the Texas Trucking Show because we both live in Texas, and then I'm gonna say, "Hey, man, everybody keeps on sending me videos that you keep on kind of talking about my channel," and I think he's gonna smile at me and say, "Man, it's just YouTube." Like that's what I truly think. Like his response would be, like,
But
you know what I mean?
what my homeboys tell me out here though? Whatever's
Yeah.
YouTube is what you're supposed to be in person. It shouldn't be something different, right? So if I'm
Okay,
cool with you on YouTube, I gotta be cool with you in person. If I gotta
well,
beef with you on YouTube, I gotta beef with you in person.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
you truly feel like this dude really has like a real beef with me. I feel like after seeing this live, it is just games for.
I don't think he's got a beef with you, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I don't think so either.
but he's talking about. But what I'm saying is he's talking about how people take advantage of YouTubers and you guys and all that kind of stuff. But then he throws your channel in the mud. Isn't that what he's saying that he's against?
Yeah, I heard that. No, I hear that. But again, man,
That's all.
if I'm I don't know. I just feel like, can I win SoCal? I mean, anything I say to
Yeah.
anybody is just gonna sound like I'm the dude that's just trying to do something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
either I come like in my position, I feel like anything I say is either gonna make me look weak or make me look petty or make me bully somebody. Like there's no win in that.
So here's what I believe. I believe
Yeah.
if somebody gets on this thing, hits the like button, and they're just truthful of who they are, that don't make nobody look weak, pitiful, nothing, man. People respect people being real about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Well, and that's the
only
thing,
people.
right? So no, I hear you, brother. I started to cut you off. I was like, I can already see it tomorrow. Oh, Alex went on SoCal and didn't go on, Bonehead Trucker Show. He's weak or a fraud. And I'm like, no, you tagged me, so I felt respected and wanted to jump on your channel because you tagged me first, And
Yeah.
so, but I'm sure it's going to come out tomorrow. Alex is weak. He was scared. He went on another channel instead of facing the fears. And I'm like, but that's YouTube. Like that's
my whole thing. If somebody ever came to me tomorrow on that shit, I'm gonna say, no, you know what? I respect the man because I tagged him. I wanted him to show up because my perspective of what I see in the videos, I'm pissed the fuck off. He got on my channel. He cleared some shit up. You know, he explained a whole lot more things on there than what's on the videos. Now I have an understanding, and I respect that, right? So real people know how to respect one another, right? The fake and frauds, they speak the bullshit. So
No, I hear you. No,
that's how I think about it.
and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There's there's on this topic of the trucker paradise. Yeah, I was feeling good, man. That's just the truth, man. They made me
It's a
feel
big
good
move,
that
bro.
dinner. Yeah, I was excited. I was like, "Damn, dude, we about to help a whole bunch of people. This is gonna be so awesome." And then it kind of fell flat in my face. You know what I mean? That's what that is. Like there ain't.
You know what? But partnerships do that. Companies do that. Like I was a partnership with a security company.
Yeah.
You know, one of my dudes like, come on, you know, I'm tired of doing this. I got all these credentials, da 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 da. So I put the money out there, and you know, for the security company, and that shit, it flopped, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, companies do. But here's the thing, right? If you don't try to do nothing, you get 100% of nothing. If you try to do something, it's 50-50 that it's going to go through, right?
Right.
So as an investor, you know, you keep investing, man, because 5 things are going to flop, 1 thing's going to pan out good. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. Any investor, any multimillionaire, anybody will tell you that shit, bro. So you can't knock yourself or if you invested in something and it flop, bro. But, I mean, you made a move, bro. They made a move, you know? I mean, it just works out that way, bro. So
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
but that's the thing, And like I read through your comments, man. Everything everybody says is so true, man. Like, was it? I've never been.
I got good people in my comments, bro.
Yeah,
like
he
I
speaks
ain't got
about
no
news,
trolls.
but,
I got real people on here, bro. I wasn't really looking at the comments, but
No.
Yeah,
One,
bro,
I love this one though. It says I was never a big fan of his channel because he speaks about news for 30 seconds. Then he does a bunch of promo for the rest of the 5 minutes. But man, I've been so better than that. I've been talking like I've been working on it, dude. I've been putting like 8 news bits in. I've been trying, man.
Hey, the one thing I noticed that you do though, bro, where you change on your channel is you're like, hey, look, in case you guys want to click off, here's what I'm gonna cover: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then you hit it. So.
Yeah, I had to do that because people are hating hard. They're like, Alex, can you stop, bro? Just tell me what it is, dude. Just tell me what it is. I go, okay, cool. And then I tell people what it is and go, hey, bro, your video's too short, man. You're an idiot. You need to make them longer. I go, okay, I'll make them longer. Hey, man, can you do more interviews? I do interviews. Man, Alex, I hate your interviews. I'm like, shit. All right. Like,
one thing you got to realize, bro, is we all like trucking, it's in our blood. It's what we do, right? And so one thing I learned is you just got to do your channel how you want to do it because you can't make anybody 100% satisfied. That's what it is,
No, that's true, And I'm getting texts now where people are like, Ike is live and he said he got no problems with you, Alex. I'm like, awesome. Like, like, I don't know. I don't like the drama stuff. I just want to get to the info. But it's I mean, it's cool though. I mean, if this drama led to you and I talking, that's dope. Like that's how I feel.
I don't think it's drama. I was doing a response on my opinion of what I saw. It's not really like a response.
Oh no, I thought you. I think you're always real. Like I jumped in on yours because like I respect you, bro. Like what I mean? Like Eric told me, like Eric's like, yo, SoCal's legit, bro. I go, hell yeah, that's what's up. So that's just, you know what I mean? Like that's, like,
I've done so much with Alec. I mean, with Eric, bro. I even went up north when Travel Local was over there, and he was over there and broke bread with him and God dang, what the hell's his name? The owner. And I've been in a lot of conversations with him, to help him negotiate better contracts with the owner, like all kinds of different things, bro. Like,
that's dope, dude.
Alex is a solid dude, bro. And one thing that I respected the owner of Travel Loco is he sit back on the table, bro, and gave me the contracts of these lease purchase guys, showed me what he paid for the trucks, and said, hey man, look, I'm not making no money on the trucks. He showed me everything. And that's one of the reasons why I was like, hey man, I got no problem with Travel Loco. And when everybody brought up a bunch of bull crap, because a lot of these YouTubers went over there and they couldn't make it for whatever reason, and they left and want to talk crap, bro. I don't respect that shit,
Yeah, dude. Like that's why I say, man, it's this game is, and I'm gonna just try and continue to get better every day. I mean, the truth is, if a landlord, if they try to do this place right, I would promote it. You know what I mean? Like anywhere where they try and do good for truckers, man, I'm gonna promote it. Like that's just what I go by. You know what I mean? You know, yeah. Do I like money? Would I like to provide for my family? Yeah. You know, like if there was a sponsor that would legitly let me say whatever the hell I felt, but still want to pay me every month, shoot. As long as the sponsor was cool and not killing people, I mean, you know, I would be so upfront. You know what I mean?
But here's what's dangerous with this, right, Alex? With people like us, we have a platform, right? Is let's say I say, hey man, go to ABC Trucking, man. They're real cool. They treat people good, all that kind of stuff. And let's say they really are at the time I promote it, right? Then they get bigger, and now they're treating people like crap and screwing people over. They go back, watch my video, and say, hey man, you told us to go there. It was on your platform.
Yeah.
And so I'm just hesitant on doing any of that kind of stuff, man. And
I don't do no recruiting, bro. I ain't hating on nobody, but you're not gonna find recruiting now. If there was something else, you know what I mean? I mean, hey, if it's saving truckers money or something, I might be cool with it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just but the thing is, I'm gonna be real about it. I'm like, hey guys, XYZ is sponsoring this channel, so I can keep on doing this. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if anyone's ever seen my journey, man. I really kept away from like a lot of sponsorships, bro. Like I truly have tried my best. This one is just, you know what I mean? If we call it a human mistake, clearly it was because it gave the wrong impression. Then I apologize for that. But besides that, I mean, I felt like I was in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm like a owner of Freightliner, and I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you had me talking all kinds of shit, bro. Because I was lit, bro. I'm like, what the hell? Employees not getting paid. You're an owner, all that, and then it's like I told people, man. Like, maybe you don't have the understanding of. Now I understand. They said that you're going to be a third owner of the business, right? But at the time when I was watching your videos, hey, they gave me a couple of stocks, whatever, and that's why I was telling people like, hey, man, just because I go buy a stock on Netflix, don't mean I own Netflix. You know what I'm saying? But now you got on you explained that you guys are gonna drop some contracts. You're gonna be the third owner. That explains a lot of shit, bro. And that's maybe again, if you just step A to step Z, just do a video. So like I understand it, now they'll understand it, and more in depth because you only put pieces out there, and we can only go by pieces, and then we got to assume the rest of it.
Yeah. No, I gotta do a better job at that. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? Like, and while I'm doing it at the time, I'm almost like, there's like 100 things in my head. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, did I work this hard to not sell out for everyone? Think I sold out? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know who's telling you that. I don't even see a sign of selling out, bro. Like,
but you know what I mean?
I didn't
like,
see none of that shit at all. But
you know what I'm talking about? Like, the comments are going crazy on me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just my so my headspace while I'm making videos sometimes is just not there either. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I actually shared some of your comments on that video, and all they're like, "Hey, Alex, you don't gotta give people your business out." And in my life today, man, I was like, "What the fuck?" I said, "This dude said this and then said that, and he fucking lied to us." And next thing you know, you go in the comments and fucking everybody's like, "Don't worry about Alex." I said, "No, we got to know the truth. What the fuck's going on here?" And like you did today, bro. So, but your comments look real friendly to me.
Actually, they were real friendly on this comment, so I was like, "Shit, I don't know." That wasn't what I was expecting. I was like,
"Oh, you're talking about on my channel or your channel?"
No, on your, when you watched my video and saw the comments, right? They were like being real nice to me, and I was surprised, bro. But I think anyone that's truly met me or talked to me for longer than 20 minutes figure out real quick that I'm trying to be a good human being. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't fake that shit. Like I truly love people, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't hate if people charge or do whatever, but like I always try to put people on. I always do. You know what I mean? and I get hate for that too. Like, if I, interview a Swift driver, he's all happy. He's like, Alex, did you post a video? All right, shit, dude, I'll post it. And then all the comments are like, Alex is sponsored by Swift. He's making millions. He's freaking making millions, man. And I'm like, damn,
Hey,
I should have
did
took his
catch some heat.
sponsorship.
You did catch some heat when you went to Ego. They said people were saying you got 10 grand to go to Ego.
Oh, hey. So let me explain that in 4 seconds, and then I got to jump off a little bit. I respect your channel, though.
Right. Appreciate it.
Tell me what you think about this. They didn't pay me. I came and I renewed a sub, and every comment was negative. What did I do? Did I delete comments, or did I keep them all up, bro? So, you think that company, if they paid me, they would allow me to keep all my comments up, bro? Like that, I'm just saying, like, straight up. You know what I mean? When you look at a Google review and the restaurant is shit, you want to know the restaurant or hotel is shit, but you're not going to know if there's no comments, right?
Right.
So I'm so glad that video happened, because so many people have emailed me and said, Alex, bro, I watched your video, went straight to the comments, and it wasn't for me. I mean, did I help out more people?
But how was it explain though? How was the get down on that? They reached out to you or something?
Oh yeah, they reached out and go, Alex, you want to do an interview? I was like, hell yeah. I want to interview every company. So my goal is I want to interview every company and then let them speak their truth. And when I say speak their truth, you're in their house, so I'm gonna take off my shoes. My bad, I got a little cough.
No, you're good, bro.
So I'm not gonna be like, man, you guys be still, they gotta kick you out of their house, right? I just let people talk, bro. I just let people talk and then let the comments do what they do.
So here's a funny fact. I knew Ego when they had 300. I knew Ego when they had 300 trucks, bro. 300 trucks. And when I was fucking with Ego at 300 trucks, bro, they were a whole different company than the company today. At 300 trucks,
did you say some good things about them?
Yeah, when they had 300 trucks, they were a good company when they had 300 trucks. I'm just telling you. This was back in 2020. They had 300 trucks. I put people over there, bro. They're making a lot of money. Like, they knew people. Like, you can call the phone numbers and get the same person every time. Like, a couple of those guys still follow me on Instagram. But once they got big, they went to trash.
Yeah, it's hard. And I can say this, and I'm proud to say it. I paid for my own flight. You know what I mean? I went out there. they didn't pay me some promo money. You know what I'm saying? I just went out there and interviewed them, bro. Like, I was proud to do it. Like, the comments went wild, and I loved it, bro. Like, it was great.
So all you guys in my comments section thinking that he got paid 10 G's to go to Ego, now you guys know he didn't get paid no goddamn $10,000 to go talk to Ego.
You know what's pissing me off? After I saw the hate, I was like, damn, they should have paid me some money. If people were going to hate on me anyways, shit. Like, I'm so dumb, dude. SoCal, I'm an idiot, bro. Like, you know how many times I got to look at my wife? No, but you know how many times I've got to look at my wife and she's like, really? You just going to go out there? Like, take the money. Type shit. But because I don't take the money, they're cool with me interviewing them. You know what I mean? But then on the other hand, if they hit me up and say, hey, can you take down comments? We ain't doing that, bro. You didn't pay me.
The best thing about that, bro, not taking no money, is they don't own you. They don't own the video. They don't own anything that you speak on. You know what I'm saying? If they pay us anything, now we can't be who we are, bro. We can't be honest with our people.
Right. Like, is that video on private right now? You could go on YouTube right now and find it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's live and it's well. But that's for you to look at the comments, check it out for yourself. And if you're like, damn, 6,000 negative comments, I'm hoping that you might be able to see the wave of that and go, this is for me or this is not for me, right? Yeah. And so I'm proud of it, man. But I joke around, but it's like, damn, at that point, I should have took the bag, right? If everybody's just going to hate on me anyways. Like, shit, dude. I could at least provide it for my family. Like, they still, you know what I mean?
I remember I saw the video and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was like, man, this dude's got some balls, because there was already hate out there, bro. I flew out there one time. I did an interview with the driver, That motherfucker was private for 3 years, bro. I'm like, I'm not even gonna put that shit public.
Hey, my shit's public. Hey, right now,
It's
y'all.
out there now, but I was like, hell no, bro. Like,
Hey,
nah, I'm good on that.
I tell you, man. Hey, Warner, if you're watching this video, they're talking a lot of trash about Hurricane Express. Hey, if you'd like to be on Mother Trucker News, where we are non-biased, you could be in a safe place. Please, I would love to talk to your CEO or owner. Like, you know what I mean?
You know, I flew out there, right?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we went out there and cashed out on a truck on a 579, $115,000, and I drove it back. But they're getting a lot of heat right now too, bro.
I saw that. I want to talk to the CEO so bad, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be the TMZ of news, but I do want to give people opportunity to speak up, right? And so that's why I felt like on Mother Trucker News, if people are emailing me about something, I got to talk about it. Well, and guess what? Today, people are emailing me about Truckers Paradise. So I got to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I got to be fair to the channel. So that's why I put myself, you know what I'm saying?
But here's what I'll do about this shit, right? Because, you know, it's got to get buried. I'll do the one video from A to Z, like I said, right? Speak on what you told me today, right? Just do it in a video and then drop it. It's over with, you know? If anybody brings anything up, just go back to the video because, you know, you got to get back to business, bro. And your business is your trucking news and shit. That's what people are subscribed to you for.
Yeah.
No
one wants to see
it's
this.
Like
no
Ike. Everybody watched Ike to watch the fucking the guy named Swift truck to go off in the ditch. That's why they subscribe to him, bro. But now he's trying to do trucker news. And one thing I tell people is this, right? When you start a YouTube channel, stick to whatever it is because that's why they subscribe, right? Like they come over here for trucking information. If I start being some drama guy or a jokester or talk about four-wheelers, like they're like, what the hell is this shit? You know what I'm saying? So you're in the comments again? Which one are you reading?
Oh, I just love reading your comments.
Here, read this one. Read this one.
Which one?
He's talking about that ego. I put on the panel. You see it?
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Mark. He says, thank you for clearing that up. I'm telling you, bro. Because everybody thought you got paid 10 stacks, bro, to go to ego, bro. I don't know where that shit came from or where they came up with that number, but jeez.
I need to start taking the bag, bro. All right, I'm switching it up, bro. Hey, anywhere I'm going for. I'm just kidding. Hey, people want to give me an interview, dude. Like, I'll take the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just truly feel as a decent journalist, if I could say that a channel's trash, or that not a channel but a company's trash, then or I'm posting a video about someone else saying the company's trash, I should at least let the owner of that company get on the show or interview him. That's like, I can't be one-way media. You know what I mean? Right.
Hey Billy, I can't believe you remember that shit. He's a SoCal. Remember that time you helped that Super Eagle driver get his truck off the road by escorting Cosby in a can in his air cleaner? Yeah, there's a Super Eagle in my town, bro. The crazy shit as this was, a Super Eagle truck broke down, making a left, runs out of fuel during the left, has a whole intersection blocked. Cops are pissed off. I said, oh shit. I ran to the store, grabbed a whole bunch of starting fluid, and here we are illegally set in front of these cops. Like, I'm going to squirt this in and we're going to drive it off the road, bro. We ran that truck with nothing but starting fluid down the road, bro. Standing on that thing with the hood open, bro. Getting that thing off the road, bro. That shit was crazy. Can't make this crap up. This was crazy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. But yeah, dude, like, I'll say this. If I get paid to do something, I will say it in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like if someone says, hey, hey guys, this is an ad. Like I will do that. I don't do a lot of them. I've done like maybe 3 or 4 in my career. You know what I'm saying? But it's the FTC guidelines. Like you got to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. I will say that. Like if I go somewhere and I interview, like people with Ambest go, hey Alex, you always go to a mom and pop truck stop. Why do you partner up with Ambest? The reason why I say I partner up with Ambest is because they at least pay for my plane ticket to get there, and then I pick the truck stops I want to interview. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's our partnership. They don't pay me money. I don't make. Should they pay me money? Shoot, that'd be nice. Like, you know what I mean?
My
Like,
whole
don't think I don't
my whole
like,
thing.
don't think I don't like money, you know? Like, believe me,
My whole
like,
thing
I
is
would
this.
actually.
Yeah, my whole thing, man, is I respect any man's hustle, bro. I don't care how you make your money. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, where people's heart is, where their heart is. But I don't ever knock a man's hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So,
oh yeah,
somehow when people watch us, whatever, they think we owe them something, right? Now they can watch this channel for free. They watch your channel for free, which means we don't owe anybody anything but the truth. That's it.
yeah, yeah. No,
You
but
know what
I
I'm
love this
saying?
conversation. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, this is the first time that you and I got to talk, and like I will say this, you know, anybody that has met me personally, you know, I think people could, you know, good things would come out of their mouth because, like, I try to be a good human being to people, man, and you know, I don't always put that on camera. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Shit, when people come to Cali out here, man, they check in with me and shit. So just know I'm your goddamn West Coast connection. Shit, damn it.
you know, I love it, man. I love it. No.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Old Young says, "What's next
hey,
for
I'm
Mother Trucker
originally,
News?"
you know, what's next on
Huh?
Mother Trucker News?
Yeah.
To be honest, the way I do the news channel is anybody that shares a crap load of emails and articles or about a subject matter to me, then that's what I talk about for the day. You know what I mean? You know, I've been
Hey, look
rocking
how
with Alex for a long time. I've been rocking with SoCal back when I bought my first. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, Cole. Yeah, so that's just how I do my news. Today, I
yeah.
looked in my emails and it was me. So, you know,
Yeah.
so that's what it is. Sometimes, hey, sometimes it's your turn, bro. That's all I gotta say. You know.
Yeah, no,
So,
you're good over here though, bro. You're good over here.
yeah, and regardless
So
if I was or not, that's not the reason why I came on the show. I just
no,
you
I
tagged
know.
me and I just wanted to go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to save face, bro. Like, and if the ones that think I'm trying to save face, then that's fine. But like, that's I'm just speaking
No,
my
no,
truth
because
and how
shit,
things went down.
shit, I was lit about the shit, and then I covered it, and I didn't even plan on going live, bro. I was chilling, you know, with my girl in the living room, and I saw the Ike video, and then no, I saw your video responding to
Right.
Ike's video, and that just lit a fire under me. I said, "Fuck this shit, man! I'm going live, man. Fuck that!" And I went live, and I started talking about this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but
No, I hear you.
I mean, I'm glad it's explained, bro, because you know, I mean, we don't know each other, but we know of each other, and you know, you explaining that, man, it makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well,
so
yeah,
when this
I want
live
you
is
to be.
over,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when
Go
this
ahead.
live is over, I'll either leave the whole thing up or I'll take it down and crop it down to where it's us explaining about the situation. Either way, but yeah, bro, you just got to realize, man, that the little pieces here, the little pieces there. Now we got to assume the rest, bro. And it's like, you know, some people like me, man. I'm like, what the fuck's this bullshit all about? You know.
Well,
I
I'm
even went
gonna.
on Ike shit looking for where he posted that, and I said, damn, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
even see it nowhere. But
yeah. That was on X, but I'm gonna do a better job, man. I just feel like what's ever in my head is what I update, and then you know some people see it from the last thing I made a video. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I made a video on Friday, actually saying that Paradise closed down. So I talked about it there, and then so I just didn't know if I need to repeat my. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you know what I mean. So that's
Just
on me.
because, just because they put you in the fire, though, bro. What I would do, again, you can do whatever you want to do. I intend to do on your channel, but outside looking in on this whole situation, which is a screwed
Yeah,
up situation, is you know, to clean the mess up a little bit. And even dude wouldn't even have to get on your channel, bro. Just, you know, just explain from point A to point B, you know. What really set me off is, like I said, when you put old boy in the camera and he looked like crap, bro. Like he looked like he got beat up with a baseball bat, bro. And I'm like, damn, Alex,
yeah.
put him on the camera. But you
Nah, yeah,
explained this shit to me,
yeah, yeah,
but you explained it to me, and so it makes sense. But if I knew that in the beginning, and then I'd have saw that, I said, damn, dude looks beat up, but that's what the fuck he gets. He wants to be on camera. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. No,
I
but
look at it different.
he did reach out to me too, SoCal, and he said that you know, he saw my response videos and stuff, and he said he would like to be on camera again. So,
Yeah.
like, the dude feels so bad because he thinks he was the reason that my name got like he wanted to give me a part of something special. Like that's how the dude truly felt. Like you know what I
Well,
mean?
if you two ever get an opportunity, I don't care if it's on your channel, whoever's channel, but me being the outsider looking in, why don't us three get on a panel and let me interview the both of you guys so I can make sure the right questions are answered for the both of you?
Oh no, I'm always down. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's I'm always down. Like I'm gonna call like I'm gonna even call Ike tomorrow. Like I've been texting him. He just like it's just one of those things, right? It's like me and him will have a great day at the truck show, and then the next day there'll be a little video kind of about me, you know, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn. Like, you know what I mean?
I
That's
know.
like you know
I
what
never
I mean?
thought
Like,
Ike
that's
has
kinda
a beef with you, bro. He's just trying to get views. But you know,
no,
the
and
way I look at it is don't screw your friends over for some views, bro. Like my homeboys and people I deal with, I'm not gonna screw them over for some money, bro. I don't care if it's 100 grand on the table. I ain't gonna tarnish my name and screw over my people I screw with, bro. You know that I mess with, bro. Because how's that make you look as a man?
right, and that's why like you would never get that from me as far as like you and I having a great conversation, and then next thing you know, I'm on a side video like, man, forget SoCal. You know what I mean? Like wait a minute, what the hell? Me and this dude just had a great conversation. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, same here, bro. Same here.
So that's all that is. And so there was there's been a few times where me and him have a great thing, and you know he puts a camera in my face at the truck show and is like, "Hey Alex, what's new? What's going on?" I'm like, "Hey guys." Next thing you know, it's like exposing mother, you know, like it's like a joke view thing, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, damn. So you know what I mean? So that's all that is. But yeah, no, I just wanted to jump on your show, brother, and I just always want to
Appreciate
be
it,
open,
man.
bro. I'm always the only thing I have is who I am, and you know people can love me or hate me for it, but I will always you know stand in the fire myself and not let other people talk for me and just say, you know what I mean? So that's all we got, man. And you know,
Here's the difference, real quick. Here's the difference, Alex. If we are who we are on YouTube and in public, if people like us, then they truly like the person who we are, not the fake person we try to be on YouTube. If that makes sense. So you keep being real, you keep being who you are. I'm gonna do the same thing. Hopefully, other creators will do the same thing. You know, but you know who I am on YouTube is who I am in person. You know, so.
All right, man. So I guess next time I'm in Cali, I'll check in, man. I'll check in with you, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
All right, man. No, have a wonderful night, and I apologize for getting your blood temperature up, man. It's freaking mother trucker every damn time, dude.
Had me go to the goddamn doctor almost. God damn blood pressure. God dang, man.
I tell you, man. And hey, for everybody watching SoCal on this, man, keep on supporting this man. You know, he's a real guy. So, you know, that's what's up. So, all right, brother. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mario, that cleared that up.
Yeah, it did.
I understand a whole lot more now than watching some clips.
Context is a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Well, guys, how many of you guys hit the like button? Damn it! It's a race to the top. My apologies, guys. I'm not reading your guys' comments, man. I was just trying to stay focused on on things. He says, actually, this is a channel for truck drivers, Alex M. Thanks for stopping by, though. I must have missed something. So, yeah, man. So that's just crazy. But see, you see, Mario, like, everything that I said or pissed me off, see, I told it to him straight up, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that get on here, you know, they'll be saying some shit, and then the guy get on here and they'll act like they didn't say shit. Like, nah, bro. I'm gonna let you know what's bothering me, bro, and then you can clear that shit up, you know.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
What up, Team Tiny? I didn't shout some of you guys out, man. That's crazy. Marty, Fast Eddie. What's up, guys? I'm off the 35 north of Dallas. Anybody know where I can get some pull-through parking? Shit. You ain't gonna get no goddamn pull-through parking this late, Tiny. You know that shit, bro.
Shit, you
Great interview. Appreciate that, Mark.
You trying to take shots? You would have got it if the place was still open. When you go through the gate, it's all you just find your spot and just line up and you can pull through.
Hey, Tiny. I tagged Ike on this motherfucker too, bro. He chose to go live on his own channel. So, we could have got an understanding. I'd have told, like I said, I ain't got a problem with Ike. I just don't like him doing the, the little dirty shit on his channel, bro. Like, if they rock with each other, bro, you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to throw like dirt on your mans, bro. They're not supposed to do that shit for some views, bro. Y'all have a good night. All right, Daycap. That dude ain't real at all. His energy is hella funny. Who we talking about? Ike or who? It heads up, snowing and shut down on the 70, Ohio. Damn, you guys are hitting snow already? I never understood how the truck stop was getting revenue if they didn't sell fuel. What? They didn't sell fuel? Basically, it was a convenience store with a parking lot for trucks. No way. Mario, they didn't sell no fuel, bro?
They did, but it wasn't the average truck stop. It was more so like you can park. You've been to an outlet mall, right? Just take the
Yeah.
parking on the outlet mall and
Yeah.
change it to some 75-foot spots for trucks. They had food. They had like a couple food vendors there. They had Sbarro's. They had this. They had this I guess Indian or Mediterranean, and they had a coffee spot, and they had the Mexican joint.
Yeah. Well, that's why, man. Shit. People gotta understand. See, here's I don't know if you guys know this, right? But from my understanding, and I could be wrong, but from my understanding, is they may only make a little bit in fuel, but they use the fuel to bring the drivers in, and they make all the money selling you guys the bullshit inside the stores.
Yeah, that's gas stations. Period.
Yeah. So, but you gotta have the fuel to bring the truckers.
Not necessarily. The whole point of it, it wasn't necessarily. They had like a little fuel truck that would come through. I don't know exactly how it worked, but it was a good concept if you need somewhere to park and sleep, or park,
Yeah.
grab something to eat. Anything but fuel, you was good.
Hey, motherfucking Corey says, telling Tiny, there's a parking at the way station. You have plenty of pull through parking.
I don't know
They
why
had
folks
mobile
scared to
fuel.
park at the. Yeah, they had a mobile fuel spot. I don't know why folks scared to park at a way station.
Okay, so they had fuel, but yeah. Hey, I got a question. Joy Base. I don't ever remember that name, Joy Base. What's your question?
They had mobile. They had a mobile truck wash too.
Yeah. Shit, man, this live went a whole lot more longer than I was expecting to go live. I wonder if old Ike is still live. This dude. I mean, these dudes, they just need to get on the same page, man. Like, and it sucks, bro. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Oh no, he's not live. No, that's crazy. When he jumped off my live, Ike jumped off. People don't understand, man. It's difficult sometimes, man. Trying to be a content creator, for people to watch us, man. Like it's crazy sometimes, but we got to just make the best out of it. Live on Wheels has been out here 9 years. Not one time I ever parked at a way station. Me neither, bro. Like, I ain't fucking with it. So they had a mobile fuel truck on standby 24/7.
I don't know.
I don't know, old young.
24/7.
They said they had some mobile fuel. I don't know. They had fuel pumps, or they had trucks over there giving out diesel fuel.
Nah, they had a thing that'll pull a wagon and they'll pump the fuel.
They had a wagon?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish you could have took some damn pictures, man. God damn. I am not getting no fuel off a wagon.
No, when I went there, it wasn't nobody was there like doing that. Like I said, I've only been twice. Each time I stopped, it was to take a 30, 45-hour break.
On a wagon?
You know, it's like this really big wagon. It was a commercial sized wagon. It wasn't the thing was, it was to get you. I don't think it was. The fuel wasn't to completely fill up.
Yeah. That
Like I
is
said, the whole thing, the concept itself, because it was the basic necessities: parking, food, and a shower if you need it.
yeah. Mark says 35 truck wash. I don't even know what the hell that means. They had truck washes?
Yeah, that's what I said. They had a mobile truck wash.
They did, but keyword did. Mobile fuel pull up to you. Didn't take mud flap though. Yeah. They had a tractor pulling a fuel tank. God. Oh shit. Man, that's a Texas thing. That's crazy. Oh, it's emergency fuel only? I mean, it seems like it'd be cool as fuck, man. I wonder if I can pull that shit up. What was it called again? Trucker Paradise?
Hmm.
I done fucking pushed the wrong kind of buttons. Hang on, let me start over.
And it also, but it was more than just a truck stop too. Like it was, like I said, it was an outlet mall that had truck parking, and you could also, and they was having shops that was gonna come in there too. So
Let me see what I pulled up. There ain't no sound so you can talk. My
huh?
son figure out why the hell we echo though when I have sound, but
I don't hear no echo.
no. There's no echo because there's no sound on this. What the hell is this?
Yeah, oh young, it was open to cars too. They were parked in the front.
Oh shit, yeah. The landlord acted appropriately when the company was unable to meet its obligations. We are deeply grateful for the support and encouragement we've received. Yeah, so they're shut down. This is it. Damn, that's crazy as hell. Okay, so this is the imaging, right? What the hell? So this is it?
Oh, let me see.
Mario?
Yeah, that's the front. Yeah, that's the
Damn, that's a
convenience
big
store
ass
part of
space,
it.
bro. Shit. Damn.
Like I said, even
Look.
if they decide to keep the truck parking open and do like a and eat and like charge like 5-10 bucks for parking, nothing major, and or you could be like go buy the food and that would suffice as truck park to pay for truck parking would work.
Yeah, it's closed now, Shafi's. Dude, they got 186 pull through fucking parking, bro. Man, that's massive. I think that's it, huh? was hoping they're going to show the mobile fuel tank guy. So they opened up in June. So we got, damn, June 26th. So we'll say July, August, September, October. Damn, they lasted 3 months. I think they closed down in October.
No, they couldn't have closed in October because, like I said, I went through there like last week, literally.
Okay, so November then. Well, shit, we're not even through November, so it's still about 3 months. I can tell you one thing: they spent a lot. They spent a lot of money. I don't know if it looked like that when they acquired it, but they spent a lot of money, man. Look at these floors. I know you guys don't realize, man, but that's a whole lot of money, man. It's a whole lot of money. So sucks, man. The good thing is gone. So, all right, man. Well, shit, that's your guys' 3-hour live feed, man. I hope you guys liked it and shit, and appreciate Alex showing the respect, man, and sliding through. So, till the next live feed, man. Mario, I appreciate you rocking with me being my co-host today, brother.
No problem.
All right, guys, hit the like button on the way out. Until next time. I think it's lagging.